If there's a music player in here.
What? Chat, please.
Huh?
No, that's the wrong thing, dang it. No, that's the wrong window. That's song requests. Don't do this. You were just fine. You were just working. No.
No, I left for 2 minutes. Not even.
For some reason, it's only registering it now as the song requests window. No. Hi, Rye. Hi, Crazy. Hi, Cal. Give me a second. It's being stupid.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Snow is still experiencing technical difficulties, but she's here now. More or less. How are y'all doing tonight? Sorry you're a little late. I didn't expect, well, you know, all of this. Everything working? I got a voice? I have a voice. Awesome. What the heck? What the? Fluffy, hi! Hello, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Sorry I
Hello.
was gone for so long. We were trying to figure stuff out. OVR toolkit updated, and it's being very mean to Snow right now. So she is doing her best. Jungle dance, you know, that gives her some time to keep
Hello,
setting up.
Crazy. Hi. Less than 5 minutes and Snow's
Here
about to
she
make
is.
fucking lose it. No, I'm good. I'm alright. Hi, chat. Hello.
Hello, hi. Yeah,
Lethos and me
we're
watching
a
stuff, so I
little.
have no audio. Aw, poor bug.
Also, hi Devour. Hi Clay. Welcome on in. Sorry for the awkward little introduction here, but we'll make things work. You know,
Hi.
we just gotta get settled
Hello.
in. I'm seeing a jungle dance. Oh no. All right.
Lethos cucks
Where's
lilt out of a date
Molly?
with Snow, Mort 11.
You're so eepy. Oh, need to go to bed. It's okay. Go rest yourself. I
Look at that
understand.
pretty
You're
face.
streaming,
Aw.
right? Jungle dance time.
Okay, let's see.
Go put the Terraria jungle music on the video player over here. We can do a jungle dance.
I am afraid to mess with links and everything right now.
You're not a lynx. You're a cat.
And you're a dingus.
I mean, I would do it, but I don't know how. I can't find a way
Hi,
to put a
Maki.
video in the thing. Good night, rest well. All right, let's hook up. We gotta get our chats together.
Yeah, I gotta. That was the thing I needed to do. I kept forgetting what it was. Open up
Forgot about me.
Firefox.
Also, hi Cornet. Hello. Hi Kubo.
I need all the beans
Freaked out
combined.
Cornet. You freaked out Cornet. Cornet's afraid of things? I never would have guessed.
Vice invited me to collaborate, but I'm in a thing by myself. Squints.
What? I didn't even invite you to anything yet.
Maybe that was from the other day.
What?
I don't know. I have
Maybe?
sent you an invite to this.
Alright.
There we go.
Okay. We should be connected now.
There we
Go. If you have a way of giving me permission on the video player, I can put in a link. I'm not afraid of links. Then we can dance together, just like old times, you know? In this cramped little room.
It's not listed as locked.
I don't even see like a place to put in a video. Oh, right here on the side. Oh.
Vice learning newfangled technology. Question for the goobers. Do you know what hobby horse is?
I know what Hobby
Like
Lobby
the
is.
I was about to say like the phrase, or is this like a specific thing? High regards.
Oh, wait. No, don't start playing the music now. Oh, no. I'm gonna start dancing. I gotta stop it. Stop it. Okay.
Both excited and scared for the karaoke night on Saturday. What you gotta be scared of?
It's easy. You just sing.
Hi, hell yeah.
You want a date? We are on a date.
It's a sport.
It's
Do you
been
know
an awkward
dressage?
day.
I know dressage. That's like the horse dances. Where they like
Also, hi,
trot all
Benny.
musically and everything.
I haven't actually streamed in
Snow
VR
looks
in a
orange.
long
That's my
while.
color. Get off of it. Hell yeah. Lighting. Learn it.
Lighting. The only time I've streamed in VR recently was for karaoke, and that was a while ago now, so whoops.
Vice can date? Yes.
You can? I've done it before.
What's a date? It's a little fruit. You pop it in your mouth. Vice is a date.
Best date. There are enough dem standards. You're right, you know. If
So,
we're
so I
both
must pick
bad
up the
at
vice
it,
and pop
there's
them
no
in my
worries.
mouth.
What? Is that kind of date already? Guys, I'm making it the third base.
Third base.
Yeah, mouth, throat, tummy. Alright.
That,
Are
but
you
instead
ready
of
for
a
jungle
horse, is a
dance?
toy horse, is a plushy head on a stick. There's competitions.
Four.
Mm-hmm.
A second for too long? Oh no. It's okay, one day I get swallowed, I promise. I'm gonna put the music in, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Be ready. Oh.
If the music is going. Oh, there it goes.
I haven't done this in a long time. Some things you never forget. It's like riding a bicycle through a jungle.
Isn't that a very bumpy ride, though?
So is this dance.
Oh my god, chat filled with snowballs. We're jungle dancing. Stop bringing snow to the jungle. Vice is a goober, must resist urge to squeeze. Hi, Shoko.
Hello. I see a dab. I should have stretched before this, but oh well, it's too late now. Let the jungle enter your soul. Shake it out. And shake it all out. But watch out for herplings.
Herplings?
They're a Terraria enemy. In the jungle. That always gets you, huh? Alright. My legs hurt. Little spicy dance to start us off.
And
For the
also,
5 minutes before mentioned, joke's on you, I've been live for like 36 minutes. Kind of.
You are important. You are worthy of love and care and attention. I appreciate you so much. You're wonderful and amazing. Hug.
Can I? Thank you. Can I get a little smooch on my hand?
Mwah. Indirect kiss.
No, kiss for your kiss. Yeah. You could do it too.
Mwah. So funny seeing this with no audio. No audio.
Wait. No audio.
What? Wait. Oh, right. Fucking Lilt's watching from Lethos is dragged off to
Oh.
watch things, and so Lilt is having to watch this without any sound. Zero
That scared me.
context.
Like one of us just didn't have any audio. What?
Yeah, I had the same very quick scare.
Yeah, I didn't really do much VR streaming, both in Subathon and in general. The one time I did stream in the Subathon in VR, I was already singing and dancing. So it's like, what are you gonna do? Make me karaoke jungle dance? I have to make up lyrics too? That
You
not enough
apologize.
for you?
Apologize for passing out in the group call the other night. Really hope I wasn't snoring. Actually, no, you weren't snoring at all. Like it was to the point where it was a while before we even realized you were actually asleep. It was just like I had a moment where I was just sitting there, like Cal is dead silent. I think Cal might be asleep.
Right? Like, I honestly thought you might have either went to AFK or potentially fallen asleep, but it wasn't like obvious you were asleep and you weren't like making noise. And if you were, we would have just. So you're all good.
What is that?
Your water gun.
Just a sleeping Cal, just.
Exactly. Wake up!
Snow's tracking went burr for a second. Mine always does that.
I don't know. What do people do on a date? We gotta eat food, right? Feel like
I mean,
eating.
we can. The way that I usually do these dates is that oftentimes it's more low key than a typical stream, a lot more down to earth talking and just like even talking about ourselves and everything.
I love that. It's like a little
Yeah.
AMA. I was already planning on doing an AMA stream, so
Yeah.
I'm completely open to that.
Waking me up that way would result in injury to the person doing it.
Gonna cry from the affection. Oh yeah. Here, you want to cry more? Here, give me your hand. Give me your hand. He's over here. Where's that? Like here. There you go. You get one too.
It's the 6th. You said it would be on the 5th. It is technically the 5th for me. So I'm
I better
still
open my song
correct.
request too. It's too quiet for me now, and I need some song too. Be gentle, chat. Don't do anything too crazy.
Yeah, I have a sexual healing in my ears.
Oh, good.
Actually
Alright,
stopped and got
putting
a
on the
glass
song
of wine and
request.
sat down with y'all for a minute. Aw, wonderful.
Glass of wine. Are we not whiny enough for you?
Vice can wine real good.
Well, I'm no blue, but I can do my best.
Also, I just realized the boat is moving now.
Yeah, I looked outside. I'm like, oh, it's moving now. Yeah.
So, chat, if you don't know, this is not just a location.
I mean, it is a location, but
We are in a canal boat, gradually moving along a series of canals. And by series, I mean never
very
ending.
wet.
Yes, it is
I
raining.
got here, so it's like I had the perfect place to take us on a date. I get here, it's soaking wet. I am drenched, sopping.
The perfect place. Wet cake.
Oh yeah, perfect place. I'm gonna be in here and be wet.
What
You
world
better
is
turn
that?
Me off later.
This is called Slow Down.
Oh, this is very pretty, actually.
Imagine talking about
It's actually
yourself.
a
I hate
perfect
doing
song
that.
for this.
Aw. It's okay. Vice and I
You hate
can
talking about yourself.
Vice and I can take the reins, as it were.
It's the 6th. We would have done it earlier, but we didn't. I don't know. It just didn't happen.
What?
Oh, you're saying we should have done this on the 5th, not the 6th. I'm like, well, we would have done it earlier, but we didn't.
I already said that it is technically still the 5th for me, so it still counts.
Yeah. Still counts. There's that coffee. Snow's more of a ranch girl.
You can take my
Here's some
reins.
Now you're gonna melt. Good girl. Please wash your paw. Wow, this tonal shift between the pretty little song and whatever the hell this is. It's called Sweat. I'm a big fan of that.
You're getting a Quest 2 in the mail to be able to play VRChat with you. Beautiful. I haven't been playing VRChat that much, but if you look at my schedule, it's somewhat understandable.
I gotta sleep yet. That's true. No, none
Hi,
of us slept yet,
Jackie.
technically.
I have been told to sit down.
Except... Oh, we sit? Okay. How do I sit on this thing? This doesn't look very sittable. I missed. I kind of stumbled a little. It's okay. I got my bearings.
Hi, Jackie. Who's winning? You or the
Alright.
world? I'd say I'm winning right now. I wouldn't say I'm all defeated and everything.
I happen to know Snow's favorite food is ranch, so...
My favorite food is not ranch.
Edit that out. Mods, can you clip that? Like, just the part where I said the fact without her saying it was wrong.
My favorite foods are
Cloudy.
my favorite foods are sushi and burgers. Also, heckin' dress.
I really love shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is just
yeah, shepherd's pie can be
so
nice.
good.
Nom said it was.
Also, hi, Clarity.
She is not me.
Oh, I'm on repeat.
World is beating my ass.
True.
I know it is, Cal, but you're hanging in there. Hi, Cloudy. Cutie.
I need some prettier music than this. This song Sweat, not doing it for me.
Marvin Gaye is really really lovely.
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, he's the person who does sexual healing, like fucking Let's Get It On. Cutie or Clutie? Cutie winner? That's adorable.
That is cute.
Going mildly insane for not being able to do Brunch Bunch 2 weeks in a row. I'm sorry, Cal. You'll get there. You'll get into a point where we'll be able to do the normal shenanigans.
Another thing I really love, I'm a big shrimp fan. So, there's this one thing I used to get at the store we called orange shrimp. We have the orange chicken sauce packets, but with with shrimp instead. And oh my gosh, you could eat that stuff so much. It's so good.
I love shrimp.
Yes, I miss it. They could stop selling it. I'm like, please bring it back. I have to learn like orange sauce just for this now.
Scrimp.
It's okay. We'll do more. We'll have more like Mondays in the future. We'll be able to brunch again. Cutie window. Scrimp. All right. How do we kick this off? What's a cute little thing about us, huh?
I don't know. What's something cute about yourself? Something that maybe I don't know.
I'm not sure if I told these stories enough, but when I was young, I used to be really bad at pronouncing things. So I remember one of my early words was tutor, because I loved the computer. And I'm like, Mom, can I play the tutor? And then she'd be like, on the what? And I'm like, the tutor. She's like, the what? Because she just wanted to keep hearing me say it.
Just keep teasing you.
Yeah, because like she would like show her friends and make them listen, and then we're like, oh my gosh. And remember for alphabet, I would say any, many, p.
Aww.
That was fun.
Yeah. I never had a specific like speech thing like that. It was more that for a while I spoke in a more cutesy voice, but my dad was not fond of me doing that, and
Mm,
kind of told me to knock it off.
no. I just imagine you going to your dad like, "Woo, woo," and he's like, stop. You are not becoming a furry. And you're like, oh well.
It wasn't quite like
Yeah.
that. Your dad's a butt.
Maybe I can,
I think him.
Oh, nope, that didn't help at all. Oh, I just
I
sat
think
down.
I
Yeah.
think him being tough on me in certain ways was actually good for me.
Any, many.
And
I know any,
he
many
cooled out. He
pee.
cooled off a lot over the years.
I don't hear about your dad very often by comparison to the rest of your family.
Well, that's because my dad lives back over where I originally lived, which was South Carolina. So, you know, it's not like I interact with him on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
like-
fair. You like my trilling? Oh, thank you.
But yeah,
Spice by, like, holding hands? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Too much.
my dad was originally in the Marine Corps. And it was one of those things where at first he was going to, you know, like actively like go in deep with these things and like travel the world and all that. And then my older sister was born, and he had to immediately kind of talk to the people in charge and be like, I need to be in my kid's life because my father was not in mine. And so it was just like immediately got stationed somewhere else, which was California, and then they like we moved over there. I was born over there, and then I wasn't alive for even like a year before moved back over South Carolina. And then that's where I grew up and lived my life.
So, did he have to go back to like the station or something, or what happened? Why is he still over there?
Oh no, so wait, what? My brain blanked for a second.
Well, you said your dad's still in like South Carolina right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why is he still over there? Out of curiosity.
Well, that's just where he lives. Like me moving over to Arizona was not like a whole family like get up and go situation. Like my parents have been divorced for many years, and it was just a thing of after high school I was in college, I dropped out and everything, and my Grammy had a stroke, and I tried to get work to try and help with that. I was unsuccessful. I moved in with them to just generally help out and everything. She improved, and we lived there for a while, but the situation wasn't great. The longer we lived there, the worse it was. My aunt, who's a completely terrible person, also lived there. Like, she had to move in because her own situation is self-destructed because she's a terrible person. And it just got to the point where we were like, if we don't get out of here, it's going to kill us. And
I see.
and my mom had a friend who was kind of just looking for people to live with. That's just like, I know about your situation. Like, I am looking to move into a place that has enough space for you guys, and like we've been close for years and all that. Like, let me help you. And so we did like move up and go and get out, and my dad just stayed because that's where he lives. That's where most of my family lives.
Oh, fair enough. I never knew a situation like I had a feeling your parents were divorced, but I didn't want to be like, "Hey, so what's up with that?" And I felt like it was kind of rude to ask. But I'm like, "Oh, we're talking about it now, so."
It was one of those things where whenever they were younger, they fell in together. They kind of enjoyed each other's presence, but things didn't work out, and both of their life plans got very thrown off by getting pregnant. Like, my mom was like a straight A student, like very well done in like the orchestra. She played like the viola, and like she was gonna go off to college and everything. And then getting pregnant happened. My dad was gonna move and go off around the world and everything with the military. And then the pregnancy happened, and life plans immediately had to shift very drastically.
I see.
Apex
Hold on,
Peeper, thank you for the follow. Yep. Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome on in. We're having a little heart to heart. Sorry, we're not reading chat super much right now. Having a big discussion.
Also, as much as I love the dress, I want to be more comfortable, and I'm having to sit very, very proper right now.
And isn't the man? Only sometimes when they're very cute. I feel like I should need to call my parents more often. I try to do it when I think about it, but it's not like every week. Sometimes there's a bit where I don't.
Yeah, I probably should call my dad more often, but half the time,
thank you for the follow.
Half the time I don't know what to specifically say, or I feel like I should have a bit more going on in my life to like report on.
Oh, I feel that. That's kind of why I don't, because I'm like, I'm not doing things right now, and like, it's hard to talk about what I'm doing online, and so I don't feel like I shouldn't say they don't care, but they don't understand very well. I told them the subathon thing I was doing, and they seemed like, oh, cool, you're doing well. You should get a job. I'm like, yeah, okay. Well,
Bartender Dragon Werewolves, thank you for the follow. Lucky you were raised by your grandparents. Yeah. And that's the thing, is that like I love my parents very much. Like I appreciate them a lot for the different things that they did for me growing up and even nowadays and all that. But it is one of those things where like my relationship with my dad is different than with my mom, just because like my mom always gave me affection and different things growing up, and she's always supportive and everything no matter what. And I appreciate that, and I love her. But my dad was the one who instilled like a work ethic in me and always talked to me about like having a certain potential for doing big things and good things with your life and everything. And it's just always been that thing of like, I want the day where I feel successful enough that I can show him everything that I've built and be like, I've made it. And not because I need your like validation or something, but because I validated myself. Like I've achieved the thing.
And just wait until he finds out you did it while saying uwu.
I mean, I've already told him that I've already told him that I'm trans and I stream as a furry and everything, and he was like, I don't understand, but I hope nothing but the best for you and everything.
Right. Also, Cloudy, I don't know what a thing you do with your camera. That's a very vague statement, and I'm bad at cameras. I just put it in place and hope for the best, as I often do. Donkey Kong fits the vibes. Oh, I'm sure it does.
Totally irrelevant. Do you like Balatro or games like that? Yeah, I enjoyed Balatro a lot. I still every now and then hop in for a few games and take down more difficulties. I haven't played a great many games like that. Balatro feels very unique in that sense. It's like a roguelike card game, but not like other roguelike card games. Like, I've played Slay the Spire, and I enjoy Slay the Spire, but Balatro isn't in the same vibes.
I've tried watching it, but I don't get it. I think I have to play it to get it. It's like
Balatro? Yeah, like, no. Balatro is very much... Balatro is very much one of those games where when you start playing it, you just get it. You're just like, oh. This fires neurons when the big number go up.
Hmm.
An early access game
Yeah,
called
like,
Omelet You Cook that is sort of like that. Huh.
so for my parents, because I don't talk about my parents super often either. I love both my parents. Like, I do have good parents. They've never been like nasty to me, but I don't relate to them very often. You know, my dad was a programmer, worked at Microsoft for a long time, and he still works with coding and stuff. And it's something I'm interested in, but it's so daunting to try to get into. And my mom usually did like little odd jobs here and there, a lot of at-home stuff, but also, you know, she worked on a lot of stuff too. And she's good at getting things done and talking to people. Like, if she needs to, she can like call somebody and get something done. Like, if I'm too afraid to be mean, she's like, just give the phone to me, I'll get it. And I'm like, okay, I trust you. You know how to handle people who won't listen to me.
Oh yeah, like
But
my mom, everybody knows her as just like sweet snom and everything. My mom was the first person growing up where if there was ever any trouble with like the school or something, she was immediately the person like stomping up there and like raising a fuss and everything. Very
mhm.
like mama bear, like you do not fuck with my cubs kind of kind of energy.
You told me during Crash, I remember in Stormy Ascent specifically, about how your mom like came in there to defend you because like they were like she's doing this. Like, yeah, why do you think this is like the third time she's been bullied? Do something about it.
It's like stop
Go
making this
home.
happen.
Getting ice cream. But so I recently told my mom about MFF because she asked about it. I'm like, yeah, it was a furry, or I went to a convention. It's, what's it called? Like, it's got MFF. He goes, what does that stand for? I'm like, Midwest Fur Fest. And he goes, what? And I, Midwest Fur Fest. And she's like, a fur? I'm like, yeah. It's like a furry? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you a furry? Yeah. And that's how it came out to my mom was a furry.
I
And then
love
she's like, is
the
that
just like slow inches forward with the questions, and every time just yeah, yeah,
yeah, I don't
yeah.
want to lie to you, but yeah, I'm sorry. This is my life now. And she asked, you know, the normal questions you get when you learn your child is a furry, like, is this a fetish thing? I don't get it. Why do you dress up as animals? Like, do you do this? It's like, what do you do? And I'm like, well, I have a kigurumi, not a fursuit. It's like halfway there.
Mhm.
And what I do, I make people happy. That is my goal. I'm just here to spread happiness. And a lot of people need it. It's very
Mhm.
important. It might not sound important in the grand scheme of things, but I have so many people tell me how much I've improved their lives, and that's just the best feeling in the world. I could work at a job for 10 years, make like 100 grand, and it wouldn't be the same accomplishment as just doing this and having people tell me I'm changing their lives, because that matters so much more than any amount of money could, you know?
Mhm. Like I definitely feel the like as many things as I want to accomplish, and as like all of my ambitions and everything aside, like at the core of all of it, it is like entertaining people and making their days brighter. And there's a reason why I have a "You Matter" redeem.
Right. I would do something like one, but my worry is that I'd run out of things to say. Like, I don't want to say the same thing every time, and I feel like, depending on the person, I don't know enough about them to say something personalized. And I know you might mention that before. It can be hard sometimes to think of a personalized thing for everybody,
Yeah,
but
and like that
it's
is
still
the
nice to
thing, is that
hear.
like sometimes it is just a nice thing to hear. So like I will do like sometimes the usual spiel, and if I feel kind of inspired, then
Inspired? Yeah.
I will do more. I will say more.
Hmm. I never
The
actually know.
cocktail I mixed incorrectly. Lilt, your cocktail, even though you fucked it up royally, it still matters. It's still important. It's still worthy of love and care and respect, and for you to drink the cocktail that you fucked up.
Oh, I see, Cloudy. That sounds a little too complicated for my little brain right now. But
Vice
I'll
has
figure it
improved
out.
my life
Oh, but
so
the
much, working
PayPal.
hard as my single mother.
The PayPal thing never got resolved, by the way. I never got that money back. My mom asks me that every so often. I'm like, I don't know. I want to give up, but I also, what do I do?
I feel like at
So
this point
frustrating.
it's too far out.
Yeah.
For the boat. The boat that is carrying us along is also important, and it matters. Someone put a lot of love and effort into this boat, and it shows. It's wonderful.
I like the fact that it has a roof so I don't get wet.
But yeah, like it is funny telling people about my dad because like things like he was in the military and everything, and he taught me a work ethic and all that, and people could probably get the idea that my dad is just like a hard ass or something. My dad is a fucking goofball. like he like works on cars and like does hard work and etc. But like the thing I remembered like most growing up was half the time him telling fucking corny ass jokes. Like one of his favorites was like looking at me and just like two muffins are sitting in an oven. One turns to the other and says, "It's like, ooh boy, it's hot in here, huh?" And the other says, "Holy shit, a talking muffin!"
God.
And that was one of his favorite ones to tell. So stupid.
It says your name.
It says your
on
name
top.
on your top. Yeah.
Whoa! Glitters. I can't read.
Yeah. I can't read. They could say anything on there.
There's big old schnitties. I think.
Me and Snow went for drinks and nachos and talked about that kind of thing when she was over here. Was that a date? I mean, you were calling it a date.
The entire time, Lil's just like our hangout with mom. I mean, Snow.
Watch Snow say
Speaking
no,
of Lil.
retroactively cucking you from a date.
I love how many emotes in Lilt's server are just the same emote, but with a different effect going on with it. There's like at least 12
Yeah.
of them.
Because Lilt has all these like animated slots and everything, and Lilt's just staring at them like,
Might as well.
I have one piece of art, and there are all these websites that will do funny little effects. I can just keep doing them all.
That wasn't a date. That was a meal, pay pig.
Look at all those Lilt variations.
There's so many of them. They're invading. Oh no. You brought attention to them once, and here they are. But yeah, so growing up, I struggled a bit because I love my parents. My dad was a quieter sort. He and my brother don't really talk to a lot of people, you know, they're more like the introverted sort. So we never really hung out alone and did stuff. We never like went out and gone fishing. I couldn't get him to play video games, so like every so often we do stuff, but it was pretty scarce, you know. And my mom, she would try a little bit more, and we'd like watch movies and stuff together. But again, she didn't really like video games, and a lot of her hobbies didn't really match a lot of my hobbies. So I ended up on the computer a lot, where I met online friends, and then they were like, "You're on the computer all day long." I'm like, this is where my friends are now. It's so nice to me here.
Yeah,
And I
like
just kind of, from high school on, just online friends were my go-to. And I had real friends too, but online friends were always there for me, and I needed constant
like my
validation.
thing was that until a certain time in high school, I didn't have a phone, so all of my IRL friends and everything were way deep in like phone to phone communication and all that. So all the friends that I developed were ones that I met online, and those were the ones that I would think about whenever I'd go home and all that. Like those were the ones that I wanted to interact with and role play, because that's what I did. So much writing role play.
Role playing, let's go!
Woo!
Listen, vasectomy was named by Psyche. She threw out the word. I'm like, that's the word. That's what it's called now. But I love my mom. She can be hard to talk to sometimes because she has this thing where she will interrupt me while I'm talking and then won't stop talking when I try to talk back. So like she'll just constantly talk over me and I can't get back into the swing of things. And I'm like, please, just let me say words. Stop making this a monologue. And then she'll repeat herself, too. So I'm just sitting there frustrated. She's telling me the same thing 4 times, and I can't get my one thing out. And I'm like,
Oh no.
oh.
I'm the person who has to deal with like Ava, love her to death. But sometimes she will like, you're just like walking through and she will like stop you because she absolutely has to talk about the thing that she has going on, and she will sit there and talk for as long as you let her. And sometimes it'll be like I was on the way to the bathroom, or like I filled up a water jug and I'm just standing there with it.
I feel that, though. If you talk to me about something I really adore, I will never shut up. And so Argyle I met. So I'm Pokemon. So I'm like my little Oasa, and then he asked too many questions, and it was over for him.
I mean, if you remember, Vice, that was the way that me and you really started talking.
Mm-hmm.
It was on
interest.
it was on the train world, and we got started talking about Pokemon, and then you mentioned your region.
I see your passion project. I'll never shut up. But I'm glad you find it interesting, so it's nice being like, okay, it's Pokemon. You know Pokemon, right? You know what that is. Here, now your brain's all tingly. Here you go. Let's talk about this.
I lured you in with the jingle, jingle, jingle.
If it was completely original, non-Pokemon, it'd be so much harder to share with people. I can guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with fandoms. They help you, but then you're too reliant on that fandom to get anywhere.
Yep. Not getting a step easy emote.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Ray. I didn't move a whole lot. I think I moved 3 times with my family. When I was 2, we moved from Montreal, Quebec, you know, that place, to Washington, Redmond specifically, and then once more to Bellevue, maybe like 10 years later. And that's where we stayed for a long time. And one of my best online friends, her name is Seru. That's her screen name anyway. We started talking after, roleplay sites. You know how they are. That's how we met. We met talking about Homestuck of all things, because I was the one person who was like, oh, I don't mind that character you like. And she's like, you and me have to talk. And I'm like, uh-oh. And became close friends after that. We just yapped constantly, had a lot in common. We went to like things like Steven Universe and Kirby and all these other fandoms, and eventually we got so close that I started like, oh, we should go visit. So we visited each other, and she came to my place. I went to hers a couple times, and then one of the last times I went to go visit them, her fiance at the time, or I guess no, boyfriend at the time, said that he wanted to propose to her, but he didn't have enough money to go to a convention and buy a ring. And I was like, I got you. Hold on, I can get you the ring, so you can guys get married. And that's when he decided to trust me too. So I got them their ring, and then a little later on, they invited me to their wedding. So I went to go to their wedding, and then they're like, whenever we get a house, you're invited. I'm like, yeah, let's go. So ever since then, like 10 years ago, I think, I moved out here, and I've been living with them ever since. It's been nice. I love my parents, but I needed people in my house that I can relate to. People I'm like, do you guys want to go play Smash? And they're like, yippee! And then we all go play Smash for a while, you know?
Yeah.
It's a little less functional sometimes, you know? We're not always good at cleaning, so our house can be dirty. Dishes sometimes take a few days to get done. You know, 4 cats, a lot of cat-related issues, but for the most part, we get by pretty well. And I like our little family, and rent's cheap, and I like my roommates a lot, so it's nicer here than it was with my parents, because there I was just on my computer all the time anyways.
Nobody is good at cleaning,
I
Vice.
still
That's
do that.
everyone's secret. We just clean our house manically before guests come over.
It's true. But my parents made us clean the house at least once a week. I did a lot of dusting and stuff. I probably should still do that, but I don't. I clean the bathrooms fairly often, though, because I need to.
Usually what happens is that I will go a while of just, like, tunnel visioning in on my life, and then there'll come a moment where, like, a brain goblin is just fucking in my mind, just, like, suddenly grabbing the controls and being like, you need to clean, like, half the house. It's like, oh, okay.
Turn the music down a little? Okay, I'll turn it down. Looks like it's already kind of quieted down on its own though, so solved itself. Not getting a steppies emote? Oh, that's what you think.
That's what you think.
That's what they all say. Jingle jingle.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Love that story. Aw, I love it too. And it's still ongoing, you know. We're still roommates. Like I said, it's been almost a decade now. I don't remember the exact time it happened, but
Snow suddenly activates as a sleeper agent of cleaning. Yeah, no, it literally happens like that. Literally, like the other night, I was like, it was close towards bedtime, and I walked into the bathroom, and I just like used the bathroom, and as I was passing by, I was like, oh wait, I should brush my teeth while I'm in here. So I grabbed my toothbrush and like brushed my teeth, and then I finish and like clean it off and put it to the side, and I look down, and I see the inside of the sink looks dirty, and I'm just staring at it and like clean and just like pull out things and like clean it down a lot and everything, and then I get done with that and I just like slowly look over at the toilet and just and then I just fucking wash over the entire fucking bathroom just randomly in the middle of the night.
and one of those random cleaning episodes. Oh, you got a big message over here.
Take a second while we're on a date night to thank you. If not for your caring, would I even still be here? So even though I relentlessly hit on, bother y'all, brought any joy to anyone in your community, you deserve all the blame, credit. You matter to me, everyone. Aww, we really appreciate you, Rye. You're a wonderful part of this community. Even with your self-deprecating and adamant things that you are otherwise.
The predator vision for dirtiness among the house.
Oh no,
Like,
there's
I
plenty of
see a
times where
bug.
I'll stare at something and be like, I don't have the energy, and just keep going about whatever I'm doing, or it won't even it won't even like cross my mind. That's what happens like half the time with things that I have to do or whatever. I have the problem of out of sight, out of mind with most things in my life, where if I'm not immediately thinking about something or looking at something, it just doesn't pop into my brain. It is full tunnel vision all the time.
I feel like that's part of like ADHD, but it could be other things too. Because I get that a lot. And that's why I actually, Mikey, if you know Psyche's partner, she recently got me a calendar, a physical one. Cause I'm like, I need a real calendar, and she like made a custom-made calendar for me. And I'm like, okay, finally. I was looking on the wall, I could just look over and be like, oh, there's things. And I can just see them. They're always there. Cause on a phone, I was like, okay, it's in the calendar, gone. It's like, oh, we have a thing today. Oh shit. Like the date night thing, I was like, what date did we say it was again? I had to go for our logs, like, the 5th. Okay, perfect, I know. And that was yesterday.
Right, will be like, I simply do not matter while being a treasured VIP in 300 communities. I'm literally VIP'd as a prank. I'm not even a real person. No, you deserve it. Gazes upon your VIP badge and points my finger of love and affection upon you.
I got denied VIP on Snow's channel.
You're a mod!
I like 3 times.
You're past VIP. Get a sword.
A sword? Ooh, I do like the sword. Does make me feel very special.
Oh, I appreciate you guys too. Honestly, I talk about it occasionally, but the fact that I get to like try and make this my living and like continue to push to make all of this a reality and do things with you guys every day is like the best thing ever. And I know I haven't been streaming necessarily the most recently, but you know, I go through ups and downs. I'm always back around to give you guys stuff, and I'm still working on things in the background. Like you guys don't see the efforts and the scripts and the things that I'm working on for the moment, but eventually there will be a thing you guys can hold in your hand, and I can be like, see, I did the things.
That's what MFF is for. Every year we gotta meet up for MFF and be like, hey, hi, I'm still here.
Hello. Hi. Also, speaking of conventions and things, fucking at the last convention, Lilt gave me the partial fursuit known as Bailey.
I remember you mentioning that, yeah.
Yes, I have a brown and red jackalope, kinda.
I don't know Prototype or Infamous, so I'll say Infamous, just as a pure, unbiased review of both games.
Which is the better game franchise. As a franchise, I would say Infamous, but I think the general vibes of the original Prototype were more my vibe. Also, hi Jackie. Hello.
Hello.
You can rename them if you want.
Aw, you had a Bailey.
I might rename them at some point, but you know, I am thinking of making it to where for my next subathon, one of the top goals being I got a maid outfit, and I was like, what if I put on the Bailey head and the hands and the maid outfit and do it like a small little like IRL stream thing?
Yeah, like a little partial of a maid thing. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Because if
Do you think
I
she's-
have like the full thing like covering me and everything, I feel like I'd be fine with it.
Do you think she's called Bailey because her owner was a bit of a glug glug?
I don't think so, but
Clean your room stream, possibly.
no, it's okay, Maki. I still got it, and it's attached to my bag. Don't remember when I became VIP who the first one was. I do not remember who the first VIP was. Not at all.
That's long gone information.
I have been doing this for like 3 or 4 years at this point. Like, I don't remember. Every time I'm in Snow's presence, I just end up giving her all sorts of miscellaneous things. Yeah, no, I have a hat that I wear that Lilt gave me. I have white platform boots that Lilt gave me. I have Bailey now, which Lilt gave me. Lilt just
No,
like Lilt is just like, hey, why don't you try this on? I try it on. Lilt's just like, man, that looks great on you. Have it, and then just starts walking away. It's like, Lilt, you can't keep doing this.
No, he can and he will. I mean, like, recently, I'm sure you've noticed the new microphone I have. I was just using my headset, and Lil, I guess, was like, your voice could be better. I'll get you a mic. I'm like, huh? Because I was gonna get another headset just so like, okay, you know, whatever. I was like, no, make your voice better. And I get the microphone, and you're like, oh, I made a mistake. This is too good. You ducked your into the microphone now. Like,
Yeah,
this feels like it might have been something you were hoping for.
Yeah, Mom is talking about getting me a better mic for Christmas.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, the mic I have is decent, but like I can't change like the gain or anything on it manually and all that, so it's like, you know, it's tough.
Yeah, I've been trying to play with the gain on mine because I see a lot of passive little noise reading through just when I have it on default. I'm like, I'll turn off the gain, and you're like, you're so quiet now. I'm like, damn it, like I can't find a good.
So
medium
in OBS you can actually choose an audio filter for noise suppression, and that can help a lot.
Oh, okay.
I can help you with that at some point.
Is it hard to do? Oh, filters right here. Noise suppression.
Vice, you made an announcement that your mic was fucked and you wouldn't be able to do Brunch Bunch Elden Ring randomized, and I was like, unacceptable, suffer with the rest of the worms. Yeah, that was the that was the thing. Your mic got fucked at some point, and you were worried about not being able to do Brunch Bunch anymore, and then Lilt was immediately like, no, I cannot allow this injustice to stand. Immediately sent you a mic.
Yeah. I was worried because my mic was really messed up, and I'm like, oh,
I remember.
shoot. How does this sound? I put on noise suppression. Is that better?
cave moss for you.
Cave moss. Sounds great. Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, so you can do that for all of your different mics.
Mm-hmm. Because I was worried, like, with the new mic, I keep seeing the bar going, and it's not, like, near the bottom. It's, like, a 4 foot away from the bar of just, like, noise. And then the keyboard is loud. I'm like, ugh. So for Discord, I keep noise suppression on at all times now. Unless I really want to tease someone, I'll turn it off and just get really close, like...
Oh no, you can still absolutely do that. The only way that would get interrupted or fucked with is if you added things like noise gates and stuff like that, but
Mm-hmm.
you just have
Well,
noise
once
suppression
again-
on, which is supposed to tune out a lot of the background buzz.
It depends, because noise suppression also cuts off a lot of sounds. Like, if I, like, trill, like, on, like, a microphone like that, I don't pick it up, like, at all. So I'd be very careful how often I had noise suppression on, or else people
It depends on the
sounds.
noise suppression. Sometimes you can turn down the intensity of it. I know the ones in like Discord absolutely fuck with it, but that's also because it's like live call stuff is a lot more fucky wucky to mess with.
Goodbye, Mackie. Good night, Ray.
Good
Best of luck on your own day.
night.
I got a little
Have fun
story
on
I
your
can share again
day.
if you want.
Sure.
And next, so you know that Sonic Adventure 2 is a game that's near and dear to my heart. I played it to death as a kid. It was like one of my favorite games
Yeah.
growing up.
Same.
A few years ago, before I got into this whole community, I had a different friend group, people I knew for 10 years, some of my closest online friends.
Mm-hmm.
And me and one of them, we had our own series of Adventure 2 where we played the entire game, 100%, kind of like how we did it. But for most of it, we were doing it over Steam Link, that awkward, shitty thing, using keyboard controls because we didn't have
Oh,
controllers that
dear.
worked for the time. So it was this mess of a playthrough, but it made it so funny because we were struggling and fighting for control, going back and forth, doing things, and it was like one of the funniest things I ever did. And this friend, along with other people in that group, eventually basically excommunicated me from the group because of some disagreements we ended up having. And
The heck?
I edited all of these stream highlights. I made it into the whole video series. I'm like, I wanted to show people it, and then I was like, this is all so tainted now. Looking at it just makes me feel sad and depressed, and eventually I had to hide it all away, and I'm like, now when I play the game, I have this tainted memory of, like, this great time I had with this person that no longer wants anything to do with me. So doing it again with you in like a similar kind of vein, like going all out, showing you the whole game, and just having fun together, it meant a lot to me because it gave me new memories for the game.
Yeah.
Gave me something to smile about again, so I didn't have this gross view of it,
Yeah. I'm glad.
Yeah, so I really appreciated getting to do that. It was really nice. And then we got to do a whole little series of different Sonic games. Got to finish Unleashed one day, but
Yeah.
the ending of
One day.
Unleashed was driving me a little crazy. Okay, the last time we played was that one part where I did that completely optional Werehog segment for like 2 hours, and I was like, I'm losing my marbles.
Because you were so adamant that it's like this must be the way forward. Why else would this be here? And it was just for the collectible in the middle, which you got immediately.
Well, I mean, wasn't it like it didn't feel obvious it wasn't the right way? Because there was these keys I had to find. There was a path right there. I'm like, this is the path. There's stuff here. I beat it, and a wall turned off. I'm like, okay, now where do I go? Where do I go? I don't know what that wall did. I still don't know. I spent all that time. It didn't do anything. All I did was learn to get better, and I don't even know if that will carry over the next time I played a game. Forget it all again.
And at first group gave me the ew and blocked me when they heard my voice. Ew. In my second group I formed a while ago and left, then y'all sucked me in like a whale shark. Those people didn't know what they were missing.
I'm a very asexual person. You guys know that. I've only actually dated like 2 people in my life, and like let's try something out romantically kind of dating. And one of them was younger than me. Not like a lot younger than me, just young enough where another group was like, that's weird. I'm like, they're in their 20s. It's not weird. And they're like,
Yeah, it's not
too
weird.
young. I don't like that. And I'm like, I don't know how to argue this because like
They're an
multiple of
adult.
them are saying you're not comfortable with me, and I'm like, yeah. It's like I didn't do anything. I'm just older, and it's not like I'm like I like him because young. It's like I like him because we bonded. They happen to be
Yeah.
younger than me, but like we just bonded really hard, and we wanted to try something. I'm asexual. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, that's fucking stupid.
That was too much for them apparently, and they treated me like hot garbage for it, and it made me have horrible, crippling, self-conscious issues of like, am I a terrible person? I just didn't think about it. No,
No.
they're just assholes. They're toxic
Yeah,
as hell.
that's stupid. Earlier, someone was explaining
Yeah,
how ace people can have a thing they sort of enjoy that pushes buttons, and all I could think about was Vice being snug inside someone.
it is such a comforting feeling. Like, really, you don't know what it's like until you try it. Unfortunately, it's a fantasy fetish, and you'll never try it for real. But the thought is nice.
Yeah, no, I've had a number of online relationships. Literally only online relationships though. I've never like I never met someone IRL who then like I wanted to date and did date. Like it was either I was too shy or there was only one time where someone asked me out and it was one of those things where I was like I was kind of friends with them and it just felt weird where I was like I don't know if I like you in that way. And then it just kind of made things
Hmm.
awkward and weird going forward from there.
Right. My first one basically said like, I feel like we're like friends without benefits, and I'm like, I think I know what you mean. I understand.
Isn't that
I'm
just
not
friends?
doing that. I guess so, yeah. But like, I don't know. She didn't like seem like she wanted to do anything like risque. But I guess we never even like kissed. I planned out one though. I was like, for the first kiss, I thought I was at college at the time, and there was this big church on the campus, and at this cool stained glass window, you can go inside and go on the other side. I'm like, that's like the perfect place to take someone and like do a first kiss. But I never got to the chance to actually do that.
Yeah,
I've
I
never like
think
had a romantic kiss with anybody.
I think I think the whole thing is that like you shouldn't put too much stock into that kind of thing. Things are
Hmm.
special because you do them, not because of the dramatic setting, so to speak. And
I just thought it'd make it
sometimes,
memorable.
yeah, I know, and that is the thing of like early on, whenever you're wanting to do that kind of stuff with people, like you do want everything to be special and big and everything, but like I don't know, the longer that I've like interacted with people and the more that I've had experience with this sort of thing and everything, it's just like it feels more important just to do the things with people and it
Hmm.
becomes special just because you did them. Sometimes you can wait for the perfect moment and then the perfect moment never arrives. Sometimes you just kind of have to
Right.
go for it.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, some friend groups just fall apart, and it's always sad when it happens. I know, trust me, I know that feeling. It's happened multiple times to me. Two of which were kind of malicious falling apart. So most of them were just kind of drifted away.
Oh yeah, no.
But,
I had a an entire group of friends who was like I had several where it's like my very first group of online friends, I was even in a relationship with one of them, but like there came a moment where even though I was in a relationship with one of them and I was like looking at everything, I was like I don't think I feel good when I'm around these people. Like it was just
yeah,
that thing of like realizing that to a certain degree like being around them was not healthy and I needed to get away and that was around the time where I was interacting with communities in the fucking in the My Little Pony fandom and everything and I was like I feel better whenever I'm doing things with these people over here cuz they just generally seem nicer and not as like hating themselves.
right. It is, and I mean this no ill will towards anyone. It can be hard sometimes when somebody hates themselves continuously, and that's the main thing they want to talk about
Hmm.
because all the negativity can be a lot. and it's hard to talk like actively about that kind of thing.
Yeah, because it's like there's
I'm
only
not saying
so
you
many
can't hate yourself
times.
because it's not controllable, but
Yeah, there's only so many times that you can like actively comfort someone and tell them that they matter and like that everybody doesn't secretly hate them and everything before you're just sitting there and it's like it feels like every conversation I have with you is about this.
yeah, and it's okay to do it on occasion. Everyone needs validation. That's important. But I need positivity around me too. I'm a very positive aura creature, and overall negativity drains me so hard that I get depressed and I can't do anything anymore, and that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
So, as long as you're willing to try to see a positive side and try to brighten yourself, that's all that matters. But if you try to drag me down with you, then it's hard, and I can't always cope with that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was like I needed to go to people who were better, and going into that other community and everything is where I ended up meeting the Coffee Fox. Man, that
Oh yeah.
community, in that community I stayed with for a long time, but over time, people just kind of generally drifted apart. And the one aspect that I ended up kind of sticking to was the aspect with coffee, which led to meeting the fluff and all the other things. I need to lower myself.
Yeah. My introduction into my indoctrination into the fluff cult was an interesting one.
Hello,
Because,
hips.
ooh,
Hips. My body is
I'm
freaking
sure
the
a
fuck
few,
out.
I'm sure a few of you might be familiar with this one group. They called themselves E6T1. It was Semi-Edible, Vix Fox Fox, and Pluto-san. And they had their own little mini group there. And I hang out with them a lot because Sammy was a really close friend of mine.
Hi,
And,
Jackie.
we used to do a little thing called Workout Wednesday where we would just, every Wednesday, do a lot of stretches, work out, then do some Just Dance and stuff like that in VR. And one day Fluff was watching one of them, I think Vix, and then she saw me with them. It's like, who's that white Hopkin? Who are they? They look so cute. And then on a whim, she's like, I'm gonna DM them and see what happens. And then she just reached out to me, and I was like, this is so precious. She's like, I don't know why, but like watching you is inspiring me to want to stream. I'm like, then do it. It's easy. I'm barely a streamer, and I still get by. If I can do it, then you can do it. And then she's like, okay. And then she started doing yoga streams once a day for a month straight. She did yoga streams. And now, a few years later, she's way bigger than a lot of the people I knew, including me, obviously. She's up there
she
in chart
she
now, like,
outpaced
bam.
everyone.
She earned it, though. She streams all the time. She puts her heart and soul into that.
it,
So
it
I'm like,
it is
yes,
it is
good on
funny
you.
imagining like Fluff how I used to know her, and then like going into like get involved with you, and then just that like push from you to the point where then Fluff pushed a bunch of the rest of us into streaming, and it's just it
Including
just
me, honestly.
mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know how that happened, and I'm glad I can help influence her. I feel like after a while, she didn't really need it as much from me. But every so often, she still has her own downtime, and I still try to help her out. But these days, she's not reliant on me. She does her own thing all the time, and I'm very proud of her.
Yeah, we love the Fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Hi,
It's
bird.
okay.
Hello,
I
bird.
wish I met you later.
Can I
Deletes my
can I
memory.
help you, bird? Is there something that I can help you with? You keep
In this
staring at
staring
me.
contest.
Might I help you with something?
Yeah, she's playing Terraria. I've been trying to tell people, if you want to stream, just give it a shot. Find a game or a thing you really enjoy and share it with somebody. Like, my first
Yeah.
streams were just me playing games I was super into. And they still are. I went to VRChat as a crutch for a while, but as you can see, I kind of started to fall out of it a little bit more. It's nice to do on occasion, but my favorite VRChat streams are ones like this. We just get someone close to you and you just yap your heart away. I'm starting to get burnt out of these big VRChat groups where it's like just a room full of people, and I'm like, ugh, it's too much.
And that's the thing, is that you
like
could
this-
do streams like this where you just hung out in a low-key setting and just talked to your chat.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind doing it more, but people people can get pretty vocal about it, and they were like, "Let me in, I want to join the world." I'm like, "Oh, geez, and I have to go through this whole rigmarole." Because then if I want somebody in, but not like everybody, then I'll have to be like, "Well, this person can, but you can't," and then I feel bad, and I'm like, "Ugh," and then
I
I just
mean-
hide away for a while.
I mean, you know, it's fine to just say no. Like, you're allowed to say no.
Mm-hmm. I just gotta be careful, you know. I don't want to overstep and make people feel bad.
I mean, some people may feel bad, but it is the thing of, like, it's not really their place to demand time from you if you don't want to give it.
True. And Loz, it looks like you have a pretty nice life, like kind of like me. You know, you found a really close friend to live with, and I'll provide for you. And I know that feeling. I have it too. It's great.
I thought it was normal to solo
And
stream VR. Yeah, it's very normal. Like, that is a
used
thing that
to.
a lot of people do.
I used to do it all the time. I kind of fell out of it for a while because, like, you know, I didn't have a huge community at the time. And because I shared it with, like, you and Fluff and some other people as well, I was like, whenever you guys are streaming, it's really hard to have an active chat. And then I am just kind of there alone, and it got kind of sad when I was. So I'm like, okay, if I hang out with everybody else, then I have people around me, so I have people to talk to even if my chat's quiet. And nowadays, I'm getting a little bit more up there, so at least I often have an active chat for most of the stream. It usually drops off near the end, but I have a chat for a while, so it's not as bad now. But
Yeah, but that's kind of normal in general for most streamers.
mm-hmm. But it was hard talking to the void, so I think that's why I started going to groups more often. But I never liked VRChat gaming on stream that much because the camera has a hard time capturing everything that's going on unless I do Clef's dual setup, which I still don't understand to this day.
It's like you have to do the camera is in green screen mode, capturing you, and then you're actually showing the gameplay from Steam VR, not VRChat.
Right, okay. It might be easier for that, but for what I have right now, gaming is hard to look at, and everyone's running around doing stuff. Like, I can't just talk to people, and I don't have like a super active chat to constantly talk to while I'm gaming, so it's like, ugh. So Tears of Nowhere became a pain for me because everyone's just running around and all this stuff. I'm like, this isn't fun for me anymore. I need to yap. And that's why I like
need to
these,
yap.
where we're just here, we yap. That's the whole point, and this is my favorite thing to do, yapping.
Actually, I like to meet people. Yeah, I think I like the idea of being in love, infatuated, committing my everything to someone I love. But the fantasy is more desirable than the potential reality. IDK, how to describe it? That's fair. I think there is a certain aspect of looking at a relationship and knowing that it's like the reality is probably not going to be the entire fantasy that you build up, and it's very much an unknown. You don't know how nice it would be and how, given how much you have to devote towards a relationship for it to be a good relationship.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Potential is having a partner or a team to work on problems together. It's work, hard work. Kind of work that someone puts into a craft, like woodworking. It's messy and difficult, and you'll make mistakes, but if you keep at it, you'll build something beautiful. Yeah.
I remembered. It's daunting because a relationship means a big change, you know? If you're going all the way, you know, you want to commit to somebody, like Lil said, you're going to want to build up money and try to move in with them at some point. You don't want to have long distance forever. And as a lot of us are online, you know, you're likely going to find a long distance partner. And you want to get rid of that. But the thought of changing your entire routine, warping your life to be with this person is daunting. What if it doesn't work out? What if you move and it just things don't happen, and you're like, well, now I'm in the middle of the boonies, lost a bunch of money, I'm with someone who doesn't want to be with me anymore. I can't just control Z this. Like, that's a huge life change, and it's scary.
It's big.
And that's why I don't date often. If I date, it's because I have a lot of feelings for someone, and I think we might have a chance at a future. And unless I think we have a chance, I don't even bother, because I don't want to get your hopes up for something that you probably don't even want that badly. You might think I'm
Yeah.
great. Maybe I think I'm great sometimes.
Like there are some
Obviously
people
compatibility.
there are some people who look at like casual relationships and everything, but like a lot of the things that I could get out of casual relationships I can just do with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like just hanging out, spending time with someone, potentially living with someone a little bit, like sexual things is like I can just do that with my friends. I
You have
don't
sex with your
need
friends?
sometimes.
Oh, looks adult.
Sometimes.
That does explain a lot.
No, don't look at
I
me.
mean, I guess I've done VRP with my friends, so it's not that different, really.
Yeah.
It's the asexual variant.
Nice, you fool. So much fun being able to flirt and play
Hey.
and tease and someone that doesn't have to experience any of your flaws. I can give someone everything they deserve and lavish attention and treatment on a passionate week or two, but for a year I'd have to uproot my life sorta, and I'm not in the spot for that. That's fair. Had too many drinks for you to
Well,
say that. I'm going to explode.
if you just find another life partner who also wants to be Lethos's pet, you can just have the two of you living under his iron rule.
That would be crazy.
But it would be hilarious. I'm awkward on group things. I do have a stream redeemed from the subathon that I was going to host a community night for VRChat because I haven't hosted one in a long time. Last time I hosted one was when Fluff didn't, and I'm like, then I'll do it. But like nothing's really been planned out. It's usually just like, yeah, it's Sunday, let's go.
Imagine if I fell in
So
love with
it's been a
Sita, I'd
while.
become a living bruise. Yes, no, that would be abuse.
Oh no.
Been with someone for a couple days and they told me I had to leave. I asked him why, and he said it was because he was starting to get feelings. I said, so what? Yeah, we get feelings, maybe get a bit attached, and it hurts, but that's life. Yeah, like, say another 2 weeks and it did hurt, but it was so good. Yeah, like, some people are so afraid of being hurt by something going wrong that they don't interact with a thing, and it's like, just because something's not built to last doesn't mean it's not worth experiencing.
I guess I'm having that issue too, where I'm just afraid of losing someone, of like a close friend, and I don't want things to get tense between us and lose them. Because I've lost friends before, and it's sad and hard to deal with.
It is sad, but I also think it's one of those things where it's like, if something really good comes from it, then you've done nothing but gain. If things don't work out, if you two are like, you know, responsible adults and can talk through things and just end amicably and whatever, then like nothing has changed. You're still good
Yeah.
friends, you're still fine and everything. And the people who take things too far and treat things badly and everything, you maybe kind of realize that you dodged a bullet with that person anyway.
Oh. Oh, I sat. I tried doing things and I failed. Camera, you failed me. No.
Part of the reason I don't really look too hard for a romantic relationship is how can I expect someone else to love me if I can't even do that myself? And that is a thing where it's like, on some level, I do think that you need to be a whole person before you can devote yourself into a relationship.
Yes. It's good to figure yourself out before you figure it out with someone else.
There's a thing that Dan Avidan from, you know, Game Grumps and Ninja Sex Party and all that has said one time, where it's like he hates the analogy that people make of like relationships being two halves of a whole coming together, because it implies that when you're not with that person you aren't whole. And it's like you shouldn't be that. Like, being that dependent on someone is bad and everything. Like, you need to be like two wholes who just kind of come together, two complete people.
So who's Sita?
Sita is a friend that Lethos and Lilt found from like interacting in different communities and realized that lived like pretty close to them. And so she's just kind of become one of the people who hangs out with them IRL pretty regularly. Sita's just like a little pink cat. Likes to
So potential queen for Lilt, I see.
Well, Sita, one of Sita's favorite little hobbies is bruising Lilt. Just like pinching or biting.
Sita, your Lilt is here.
Don't think you're ever really going to be whole. I don't think so, Cal. I think you'll be fine. Marry someone across the world after 8 months. I don't know if you're the standard story, Mike.
No, I like that story. It's so cute and they're so wholesome and I love them.
It is, but I don't think that's the I don't think that's the advice that everyone should absolutely follow.
Let's go to Germany. I'm not ready to move out though. I am stuck here for the meantime. Not like stuck in a bad way, but stuck in like I'm too comfortable to want to go anywhere else. Unless I'm really confident I'm leaving with somebody, I don't want to trust myself to leave. Granted, my roommates would let me come back, but I'd still feel bad for leaving.
Any and all good relationships are complementary, not codependent. Yes, exactly. You help lift each other up. You aren't fucking dependent.
Lilt had somebody pinned? I've seen Lilt. That doesn't feel physically possible. Like, I guess they were letting him, but...
I love that Lilt tries so hard to say that, and then every single time, people are just like, exted out.
I have a personal trainer. It's like, Bonzi Buddy is not a personal trainer.
Bonzi Buddy!
Sorry.
I live a real good life to the point I know if I left it to love someone, I wouldn't be able to provide what I'd want to give them. Aww. Hi, Squirrely. Hope you're both doing well. Karaoke night this Saturday. Let's go. Is that going to be open to friends? It is.
Yippee!
So you are welcome to be there, Squirrely. Pretty unique. Randomly proposing on the bed was a banger, though. I love gambling, so I tried the American Wife mystery box.
I love Mike.
I think I'm going to pursue violence instead of love and kill Vice with my bare hands.
Good luck.
You will be beautiful. If I get married to another person in chat, I get a free Big Mac. Woo!
Ooh.
Rye is pulling out the punch card. Marry as many chat members as possible.
That's a high Squirrely.
What do you mean another, my beloved bug wife? But yeah, I've had a lot of different online relationships that have gone in different lengths and everything. The most serious one that I had lasted for a number of years before she cheated on me with Ava.
Your sister?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yep. And and it was the funny thing of it didn't fully end at that moment. Like both she and Ava apologized for it greatly, and I like let things lie and we moved on and everything. But then at one point,
I sad again.
She ended up breaking up with me because I wasn't there for her when she was having a bad day, but she wasn't communicating with me that she was having a bad day and needed that. And like there were problems that lasted for a while, and Ava and her ended up getting together after a bit. and now Ava is broken up from her because she had problems.
That's rough.
That's insane.
sorry.
Plot to a TV drama. Yeah, I get to be the person who's like, my long distance girlfriend cheated on me with my sister.
Hold
Thumbs
on, my
up.
cat needs out.
Despite hitting on both of them, it wasn't me. It was not Rye.
All right. If you're sure.
If you're
I'll
sure.
trust.
Just one of the wild little things that has happened in my life.
Yeah, better. That's pretty good. Me just finagling with my camera until I feel good. I mean, like I said, my
Can
first
I be like
relationship,
the
we didn't
plot
really
twist
do a
that
lot.
gets on his knees and proposes to you in front of my bug wife, Rye? Crazy.
My first date, we were like medium distance. We both lived in Washington, so it wasn't that bad. But we still only got to meet every so often. And when I was in college, I lived near her grandma, so she would come down and visit me when I was in college. We'd get slushies, we'd yap a lot, we'd cut a little bit. But that was like the extent of what we did, we just hung out. And I guess she wanted something a little more romantic, and I'm like, well, I tried. I remember she loved The Little Mermaid, so I learned how to play it on the violin, like part of your world, and I was like trying to serenade her with that. And I'm like, I did my best, but
No.
in the end, it wasn't meant to be. And I don't know how much I like had like a love for her, if it was just like a little early crush, when I'm like 18, 19. I wasn't fully sure. I didn't know much about myself, and I think in the end she wanted somebody who knew what they wanted and wouldn't be some asexual creature who didn't know if they would ever want to have sex or not. I'm like, I probably don't. Sorry.
Snow spots Maki
So,
trying to go to sleep and drops the deepest lore possible.
Anyone
doesn't
out
want to
there
stop
who's a
watching
sex
internet.
haver, sorry, I'm probably not for you.
It's like, you have sex? I don't know if this is gonna work.
I don't think I can work with that. I can build you a robot or something, but it didn't work for Todd either.
Not the simultaneous cuck message. Will I ever escape the chair? Find out in season 2.
He doesn't.
As a robot who has sex. Consider going to therapy, but I don't really have the time. I think it would probably be good for you, Cal.
It can help. You need to find the right therapist, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So many people are like,
is
you should try
expensive.
therapy, but that shit is also very expensive. It can be. I
Isn't
think at
some
least,
therapy covered by insurance? I forget.
depending on where you are, yeah, sometimes medical insurance covers it. I'm trying to think if there are any other like interesting parts of my life that like people don't know about. Like there was the time I almost fell off a mountain, but I've definitely told that story. There's
I almost fell off a giant like rock wall that led down like a 50-foot drop in the crashing waves.
What the heck?
So we were on vacation with my family, and I was really young, maybe like 6 or 8 or something like that. And there was this big rock wall, and I'm like, I can climb this. And I just got on top of it, and I was like, yeah, this will impress people. And they looked at me, and everyone like stopped in like a horrified shock, because on the other side of this wall was a drop to instant death. And I was just standing on it all proud. And Mom just like slowly got closer, reached in and grabbed me off the wall, like, stop trying to die.
Oh no.
And I was like, it's on the climb. But I remember looking over like, oh, that's a big drop. I would not have survived. Guaranteed. First of all, I can't even swim. So even if I somehow managed to get the fall, I would be gone.
Everyone keeps making cuck jokes in IDKY. You're the one who started the joke, Slilt. Hi,
Wait, these
Cisco.
are
Hi,
jokes?
Choco. Recommend therapy. It's
I
worth
thought
it,
we were just being
especially for
honest.
some of you walking around with the mental equivalent of the check engine light on. Yeah. Shit, Snow, if you're
Yeah.
trying to talk about aspects of your life that we don't know about, what are you wearing right now? Like your underwear, particularly. I'm not talking about my underwear on stream.
I'm wearing t-shirts, short, underwear, socks, and my trackers.
Yeah, I
And
am
that's
shirtless and wearing a short and wearing shorts because it is a
wearing a
million.
shirt.
Because it's 1,000,000 degrees in Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Honk honk. Hello, Cisco.
Takis. I do like Takis. It's not something that I can have all the time just because the lime and everything, if you eat too much of it too often, lime will eat away at the enamel of your teeth.
Oh yeah, true. Mike
I know
loves
because
lime.
my ex that cheated on me and everything, she used to go crazy for limes and like would often eat like not just limes but have things like lime salt and like went crazy for the stuff, but genuinely had
Mm.
problems where she needed to stop because it was eating away at the enamel of her teeth.
Hey, Mikey, cut back on the limes, okay? It's important.
Word. Just lime mentioned, Mikey activated. Stood up from my
See,
chair to
it's
find
the
my water, and by
problem.
God, I think I'm actually kind of drunk thanks to Lethos. Yeah, you should definitely drink some water. Try and even yourself out.
Right. Mike has this little tendency of buying me candy a lot. So I got like this box of like 60 big airheads. Like they're like, fairly sizable. I'm like, oh, cool. This will last me a while. It didn't. But as soon as I was
Oh,
done, I got another one. And I'm like,
oh no, you gotta
oh,
ration yourself.
okay.
Like,
I've been doing it more now. Don't worry. But I have gone for like 3 boxes, and now I have a fourth one, and I'm like, there's so many airheads. You can't keep giving me more. I can't stop eating these. And now I have 2 bags of Nerds Gummy Clusters, one thing of airheads, and my other roommate got me a fucking huge bag. I'm talking like the size of my arm of just pure unadulterated Sour Patch Kids. And I'm like, how do I even begin eating this? What do I do? Yeah, one of them was somebody else, but they got you the exact same thing. And Mikey got me Nerds Gummy Clusters, box of airheads. Somebody else, exact same thing. I guess it was on my phone because they got the exact same thing. I'm like, oh my god, there's no way. Where's my diversity? I'm just getting the same candy.
well, that's iron deficiency. Hey, babe, if I'm missing iron, maybe I need a screw. Sleep for real.
I've never actually had
Good
Takis.
night, Maki.
But Takis are like always spicy, right? I'm bad of spicy. It's scary.
Mods chlorophyll this Cooper. Chlorophyll. Not chloroform, chlorophyll.
I'm gonna chlorophyll you of something in a second.
Vice.
Pretty.
I love that. I love that despite you're asexual, you say some of the most like
yeah.
raunchy sex jokes out of fucking nowhere.
Aw, it's so fun. Because, I don't know. You know me, I do anything for a bit. I love humor. It's my favorite. And I've learned as an asexual, you can just make all sorts of funny sex jokes because sex is funny.
Oh yeah, it is.
And maybe I shouldn't, like, sit in a VRChat lobby and let people having sex, but, like, what are they doing that kind of stuff anyway, you know? You ever, like, watch people just do it in front of you for no fucking reason? You're just like, I'm gonna make fun of you now.
You know, I don't think I've directly been like, I'm gonna make fun of you now. I don't think that's my vibe.
I don't usually, but there were a couple times where they do it in like this completely like you should not be doing this here. I'm like, well, I'm gonna ruin it for you now.
Vice is so good at flirting, it's insane. Ginger too. Oh, Ginger's wonderful.
I mean, I don't even like. The thing is, I don't like do conventional flirting very often. Sometimes I'll do a little teasy thing, like like the little mommy voice, kind of like you know, sound a little more sultry. But like, I don't try to over tease too often, unless it's like related to something I actually do like a lot. In which case, you're screwed because I know that subject material very well. I have gotten too many people in the vor, and I will not stop.
Ginger's good puppy redeems are going to give me actual brain damage.
Oh,
Hi,
you like being called a good
Jackie.
puppy?
Hi, bird. Hello.
But that's why I love like the fake ass flirtation, like the thing of Lilt, where I'm like, give you a mom redeem, like, I don't want to do a mommy voice right now. I'm like, I'll do it, and then I give like Lilt the fucking down on her luck mother who's trying her best. Like it's so fun.
Goodbye,
I think I showed it to
crazy.
you, but like maybe like a month ago, I just randomly sent Lilt a DM in like the mom kind of RP sort of thing, because I felt like it would be fun.
Eyes are pretty tired. Yeah, go rest. I'm gonna post the VOD. You know I am.
Yeah. Brieflip's been saving my VODs for me and uploading them. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I haven't been doing it in so long. At least somebody's getting my VODs up there.
Wild.
So maybe I should like link to their channel somewhere so you can like watch the VODs on there. I don't usually watch my own VODs anymore. I only did it when I was making highlights.
Yeah. Same.
But like, I don't know. I'm not good at the sex. I don't really understand
I'm
it.
not good at this sex.
No. But if you like feeling like food, if you want to be a little prey slut, I got you.
If you want to be a prey slut.
That's where I excel.
I don't know why.
Heard of her.
I
Not
don't
really
know why,
interested.
but you saying the words "prey slut" are killing me.
Oh, it's such a fun term. You wouldn't believe how often it gets thrown around.
So funny.
But
Glad I stay awake. This chat is awesome. Yeah.
The problem is like people who aren't in the vor think you're fucking weird whenever you bring it up. And like, well, I mean, you guys talk about sex. Why can't I have a vor, huh? Is that so wrong?
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
knows now. Thanks, Helia. So it's like a mindless embrace
it's like
it.
this is a thing I can't avoid now. Thanks,
Mhm.
appreciate it, big preach.
But my favorite thing is when someone's like, yeah, I mean, I know what it is, I'm not really into it. Like, I like mouths or whatever, but that's like sense. I'm like, oh, you sweet summer child, you're opening the floodgates. And they're like, so why do you like it? I'm like, all right, your funeral. And then they're like, I'm in the war now. I'm like, everybody is. You just don't know yet.
Everybody.
It happens so often.
Vice, I think
Like-
you're just really good at like awakening people to vor.
I think I am. It's not even just war. Sometimes it's other things too, where I'm just like, I'll just talk about something and why I like it, and they're like, uh-oh. I feel something. So, you know, the OST? It is some. I love the song, the OST. It's so pretty. It felt good day music. What do I know? I've been Vor in VR once. I wish I liked VR Vor. It's just. It's so jank and awkward.
I've been born VR once and it was
Doesn't
kind
do
of fun,
anything
but they
right.
didn't do much with me. You want to shatter my psyche next time in VR?
Uh-oh. Speaking of shattering Psyche. Hi, Psyche.
Hi, psyche.
I don't actually have any VOR on any of my models. I know you probably think I do, but all my models are completely safe for work. I don't do weird shit in VR because it doesn't do anything for me. It's weird and jank and silly. I'm like, I can't get into this.
If VR isn't
Most
the
of it's
greatest
in
medium,
art or
what
RP.
is?
Art, RP, teasing relentlessly in voice calls, you know. Whatever works. I love teasing. I'm good at that. Don't you worry. But because it's such a fantasy thing, you know, you don't really do it. It's not like sex So we were like, oh, we should have sex,
Yeah,
and then you just.
it is funny that they're like there are a number of kinks that you can do in real life, and then there are others that is like there's no way to actually experience this in any conceivable way, so it's all about the fantasy.
But there are some ways you can simulate it. I know some crazy people have like a fursuit where they have like a compartment that's like actually kind of like stomach coated on the inside. It's weird. I've never actually seen one, but I've
Wild.
heard about them. Right? And they're like, this is the closest you can actually get to doing it. So good on them. They found a way. It's no cannibalism. It's not cannibalism. I'm gonna what? Oh, shatter Psyche apparently. Shattering your ass, as we call it.
No, stop it, stupid bed.
You know my bat bongos. It's like you made one for Mike, and it's just called shattering your ass, or it was. Now it's called shittering your ass because.
Shittering.
Yep, I'm not making this up. This is real. It's canon.
I'm not doubting that it's real.
Mikey learned from me to just name emotes ridiculous, funny things, and it drives Psyche crazy. Especially because one of them was one of Psyche's stickers, and Mikey named that one, and she's like, "Why did you name it this?" I love those two. They're so fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can see other people's VODs technically. There's a thing called Twitch Leecher where you can like download VODs from people from even pretty far back. It's really nice. I used to use that whenever I was downloading my own VODs.
I can't find normal emotes anymore.
Sorry. You just have to think like me to get my emotes, you know?
I don't look up emotes through typing them. I just scroll to where they are.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name of all the things. What the fuck is a hug? I want to squeeze the shit out of you. Hate to cut the date night short, but I have to continue on my journey. Have a good night, lovelies. Thank you for being here, Rye.
Oh wait, this isn't the camera anymore.
Appreciate
I forgot where it was. It's this thing.
you.
Oh, hi camera. I'm not used to holding the little camera.
Good luck on your journey.
I'll get it.
Chilling with my own emotes.
Actually, you know what? I'm turning off flying camera. This is too awkward to do with that little
I
thing.
do 7 TV emotes because they are named by sane people.
Turn that off. Where the heck? There it is. Focus. No. Anchor. There it is. There, come to me. We hug for real. It's so much easier for a big camera to give a proper hug.
Nyrai. Drink more water.
How do I see some that reflections in my nose? What was that? My scarf is going all over the place. My DMs are always open too. Just be gentle.
We're all on a journey.
Hydrate. Big stretch. All right, another big stretch. It's funny because I was like, I need to get in shape more. I'm gonna buy a treadmill. I'm gonna get some weights. I got all of those. I never used them. And then Mikey was like, all right, starting July, every day we're gonna do exercise. I'm like, you got it. On July 1st, we did them.
And then didn't do them?
And here we are. Never again. Not even once. It's so hard for me to get into a routine. I want to. I really do. But I feel like it's ADHD and laziness, right? I just can't get myself to do things, and it's so annoying.
Vice, if you have weights, I can show you my workout routine sometime.
I know the routine. I just don't know how to get myself to do the routine. That's
yeah. I used to more regularly use an exercise bike, but I haven't done it in forever.
Yeah. Force. Uh-oh. Well, good luck forcing me to, because I'm really bad at doing it. I've heard some of those a few times over. We're moving on to Steven Universe. Goodbye.
My alocasia is probably cooked. The stems are broken in 3 places. Aww. Maybe stream it some kind of point in time where someone expects you to do something at X time is very effective. Personal trainer that does that.
I mean, at least my Twitch emotes are named normal names. It's just the Discord ones are all over the place.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how my how the eventual workout stream on my end is gonna go. Because it's one of those things where it's like, in a normal context, I could definitely like just work out and normal things and all that, but it's just like, how does it all work while I have a headset strapped to my fucking face?
It's harder and it looks a little jank. Like you want to prioritize actually getting exercise than looking good, because you can try to look good, but then you're like doing half-ass exercises. You know, it's okay to clip when you're trying to be professional about it. Oh, I hate when things get lost in the shipping. Any of you guys watch Atla, Last Airbender? I watched it with one of my friends, and afterwards I was like, you know what? In honor of showing me the show, I'm gonna get them this cute little Momo plush, Appa and Momo, both of them for their birthday. And there's one part in the show where Appa gets lost for a while. It's like this whole arc where he's just gone and has to find his way back. Those plushies got lost in the mail. Oh, this is too real. They never got them. They never shipped properly. They never got there. I'm like, well, this is just too real. Appa never made it home. It was so sad.
No one cares to look like a mutated crab trying to do push-ups. It's also the fact that just my headset straps are fucked. Like, as I have told chat in the past, my headset is held together with a chip clip.
Also, if I have to stream every time I stretch, I'm gonna scream. I already can't stream enough as it is. I remember how many breaks I took during my subathon? I think it was at least 4.
I know my thing is that at some point I want to change the way that I stream, just in terms of trying to mix things up a bit more and not just do like, oh hey, I'm streaming with a person, cool, this is what's going to be happening for like 5 to 8 hours. And it's like,
so like multiple things in one stream.
Yeah, it's like I want to like mix things up, maybe reduce the time that I do certain things, and like finagle things around. I just want to have more flexibility to be able to do different things without
Right.
feeling trapped into what my schedule is at the moment.
I mean, that's fair. You never really have to do one thing. I just get in that mentality of, oh, I'm doing this thing. If I'm enjoying it, I'll keep doing it. Like Cult of the Lamb, I had like 10, 12-hour streams because I just wanted to keep playing Cult of the Lamb. People had to be like, stop streaming, get out, get out, get out. And like, it's like I haven't eaten or peed or drank in a while. Well, then I had water. I just didn't eat or pee. And they're like, Vice, stop streaming, go piss. And I'm like, but funny lamb. They're like, get out.
Funny
like, okay.
lamb.
Oh, it was so addictive.
We yell
It's
at
like
you
always
because we
something
care.
Oh, it's all good, and I appreciate it. I know I need to. Now, I'm sorry about your plant, Clooty.
Gluty.
You can always eat your plant and make it one with you. It'll keep it alive in some sense.
You can always eat your plant. I know you love it and care about it, but what if you eat it?
Sometimes you have to eat the things you love.
I don't think that's a normal thing. I think that's just a vor thing.
Good enough for me. Come here.
Damn it.
Scrungles you.
The heckin' seat. This isn't even a music playlist, fully. This is just song requests.
I wasn't getting any, so I'm like, oh, let's put on something of my own.
Yeah.
Yo, it's this song. Yeah, it's the Garnet song. I sang a lot of Steven Universe for the karaoke, but my favorite one to do was "It's Over, Isn't It?" I love being able to flex my voice as best I can. Oh man, it's okay. There's never been a better time to be a loser.
Shit. But hi there, male chicken juicer.
Male
Been a couple
chicken
streams where I've done
juicer.
workouts. My foot trackers are on Crocs. I throw them off as soon as planks or push-ups are involved. Oh my god, they said it about me. How dare you?
Incredible username, I know, right?
This lady is wonderful.
It's funny because when I see the word loser right now, all I can think about is be more chill and loser baby. And both of us would feel proud to be a loser.
You can be my loser. Dies in front of the hate. Oh no, I'm such a loser. Oh no, dies.
Losers, baby, we're losers. It's okay to be.
Coca, dick sucking hoe.
Baby, that's fine with me.
Give me a bug fact and then I'll decide if you're a real problem or not.
Alright, did you know that antlions like sand? Pay me $5 for another bug fact.
I'm drunk right now, so IDK. Fuck. It feels dangerous to have a drunk mod with the ban gun just like swinging around wildly.
Right. I should hire Writer Flip as a mod, but only when she's in VR.
I've killed people for less. Shoot me, Lilt, you pussy, you won't. All mods should be drunk. Makes things more funny.
You fight for both sides, or you're fighting against both sides. I haven't decided yet.
Most larger
Also,
insects
I'm
use their
really on
entire
sides.
bodies as primitive bellows to breathe, since they don't have any lungs. Wait, that isn't the command? You fucked it. You absolute fucking loser.
Yeah, wasps keep their stingers. It's little bumblebees that use the most.
Yo, male chicken juicer fucking coming in with the bug facts.
True, true. That's a pretty interesting bug fact.
You know about open circulatory systems? You're cool, maybe? Fuck. Holy shit, you know
a good turtle
bugs?
fact. Did you know that some species of turtles can breathe through their butts? It's true.
It's wonderful. I'll fucking kill you.
I had to tell Mikey about you lately because I was like, oh, did you know there's a word in English that's pronounced you, but it's spelled E-W-E?
Yep.
Oh, I just remember the Game Grumps moment where he was like, it's like it's like, yeah, I like spelled it E-W. He's like, what? Aaron. It's E-Y-E. It's like, what? No, it's E-W-E.
Oh,
It's
wait,
like,
no, my bad. And then just confetti raining down. You did not mishear me. You repeated what I said. A 3-letter word. I know. I'm embarrassed.
I'm fighting water blight Ganon. I'm flustered.
It's like, oh, I will never let you
It's
live
like-
this down.
It's like, you need help? I have trouble spelling 3-letter words, apparently. Listen, I don't make up English words. Wait, no, I actually kind of do sometimes. Never mind.
Both
My
certainly
friend
earned your
Argyle
respect.
actually told me. Oh, yahoo! We did it!
I got the follow.
Welcome to the loser gang!
Over
Yeah,
here,
I was
over
talking
here,
to
we're not called the
Argyle.
loser gang, but you're still welcome either way. Would it be wise to walk to a gas station at 4 a.m. drunk to get a Snickers?
Hey, why not? Just be like, give me an Snickers bar, please. I need one. But you know, your cute British voice, you know. Um, but yeah, I was talking to Argyle the other day, and he said he had like a brain blank. He was trying to say the word yesterday, and then it just wouldn't come to his head, and he just stopped and was like, Vice's last day, and he's like, oh, last day, and it was like, what? Last day?
Oh, Viceisms.
But hey, at least they remembered that one.
Vice encouraging me to be my worst.
What can I say, Lily? I think a cute little British accent goes a long way.
Damn. Calling the bug Lily.
Hitting with that gender fluid. I remember one time I tried to do a British accent and I was like, stop, you're hurting me, please, no. No more of your British. I cannot handle it. It's too smixy. Midnight PM? God, I love Midnight PM.
Hello.
Hi, Mustafloof. You what? You think I had the worst British accent? Oh, that's not jolly good at all.
Just stop doing that, Vice.
I remember I was in a call with Psyche and Mike, and obviously, you know, Mike is German, so she sound German. And Psyche's been living there for so long, so she can put on a German accent. And I'm like, how do I do that? I tried for a second, so I'm like, nope, I cannot emulate this accent yet. I don't even want to try. I'm going to offend everybody. Maybe I'll try practicing and see if I can put on a cute German accent someday. We'll see.
Oh, Lilt. If you're not happy with that voice, would you prefer hearing this one? Sweet little Lilybug? No. Poor little tricky bug. Don't you worry.
I love how, like,
Mama's here.
Lilt is sort of a victim to everybody. Doesn't matter who, Lilt will become your victim someday.
Don't make me nut on stream.
I mean, nobody would have known if you didn't announce it to everybody immediately.
I came back to mom
Yeah, we're
voice.
doing well. Thank you. Been having a nice vibe night. Stop doing it. It's
Who redeemed that? There was no redeem. That was just me.
That just happens sometimes. Oh, jolly bad. Oh, what a kick the knickers. What other funny little British words?
Knickers, bangers, and mash.
Yeah, I said that one already. I kicked to the knickers.
Yeah, bangers and
gosh,
mash.
Such a sticky wicket.
I'm drawing a blank. Keep away from my baked beans.
Oh, true. Baked beans is a very British thing.
Yeah, but they do it in more of a tomato-based sauce. Whereas over in North America, we more do like sweet maple-y sauces for baked beans.
Are you telling me to voice Tracer from Overwatch? I don't think I can do that one.
You're back, you think? Just kind of lazing now. Welcome back, Cal.
Okay. I remember when I hung out with Ambi a lot, like, she had a super cute British accent, and it made me want to, like, just bring out a British accent, too, because when you talk to somebody enough, you're like, your accent's fun. I want to do that, too. You know. I gotta learn so many funny little Britishisms.
As a British person, I do find baked beans bland, so I dump spice mixes into yours. I gotcha.
You're British? Oh, what a coincidence! I'm from British too.
Vice.
That was like an Oni plays bit, I think. It's like I'm from British. Oh, I'm from British too. I'm not. It's so stupid. God, they keep sitting. Stupid chair colliders. The bane
the
of any
date
VRChat user.
the date with Snow and Vice where they keep accidentally sitting down.
What can we do? I can do a Spanish. I can do a British accent. I like doing a lot of voice acting stuff, as I'm sure is apparent by now. And I was hanging out with Mike, and I did like the entirety of Deltarune, just voice acting the whole thing. And I tried playing Undertale Yellow, and there was one character who like had a clear like Spanish kind of pronunciation. I just immediately dove into his Spanish accent. He was like, "How did you do that so well?" I'm like, I don't know. I just know that one, I guess.
You're talking about the dancer guy.
Yeah, okay, you know them. Okay.
Yeah, I played Undertale Yellow. Helia keeps
Finished
wanting
it
me to
yet.
Helia keeps wanting me to go back and like do the neutral run and then also finish the genocide run, and the genocide fight's so hard.
Ooh, that's tantalizing.
It's so difficult. The fucking pacifist run was difficult. God damn, the final bosses are so hard in Yellow.
I don't want to say anything because I'm not done yet. I don't want spoilers. I don't want to spoil anyone else. But how do I unspoil thing? Let's just say North as a keyword. That was the hardest fight for me so far. It took me a couple tries, but everything else hasn't been too bad. But I love that section. It was so cute. Oh my gosh, the ending. I was like, well, I'm gonna tap my feet rapidly. We do need to finish it. I got more voices to do. You know, I'm not done yet.
Oh, Lil,
I'll see.
be a good bug or Mommy will have to punish you. Also, Vice, you silly adorable bean, will you trill for me, Vice? God damn it.
Trills you into a sitting position.
I was trying to smile.
You know what's funny? You know what's really funny with the Spanish accent is I feel like one of the earliest ones I heard was Mythonites from Kirby Right Back at Ya. Because he was a prominent character and they just gave him like this over-the-top Spanish accent for some reason.
Maybe one day I will play Deltarune. Maybe.
Oh, you'll get there. We'll make sure you get it one day, you know?
Yeah, I want to play
I'm
the
trying
new
not to spend
chapters.
too much money, but it's hard.
You don't need to buy
Hey,
me
Lil.
it.
Hey, Lil. Do you want to do us a little favor?
That is crazy.
I just say what I think is funny, and anything to do with Lilp is usually funny to me.
You just immediately like, oh, tease Lil, you got it. Here we go. Lil used to rig up an E-stem box to OSC. Stroking their antenna gives them the soothing zappies.
One of my favorite things in Deltarune playthrough is this isn't a spoiler; it's a complete joke. It's from the first chapter, but in chapter
Yeah, I've played the
1,
first 2 chapters.
There's this one secret NPC where there's this room where there's this star-like creature that flies and shoots things at you, and at the end you ring a bell and then it'll go away. If you backtrack back to the start of the room after the bell, there's this NPC called Starwalker that's there. And when you talk to him, he's like, "These birds are pissing me off. I'm the original Starwalker." And for that voice, I just got really close to my mic and just said it in like the most deadpan voice possible, and that became the canon voice for Starwalker for us. And after you meet him there, he keeps showing up in later chapters, but only if you find him there.
No.
And
Vice
that's
wasn't.
basically
Vice wasn't asking you to buy them Deltarune. I'm the one who doesn't own Deltarune.
Yeah, you need to get it for Snow so she can experience the game.
my
You can do
gosh.
that for her.
Neighbors wanted to file a noise complaint.
Whoops. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I think the biggest that made Mike laugh, ironically, wasn't Deltarune. It was when we were just hanging out, and I think I was in bed or something, and I was just like not feeling great. I'm like, I'm gonna fart, and she was like, do it, and I was like, immediately no hesitation, and then she just lost it for like a solid 3 minutes. See, there it is again.
You don't? I know Undertale's real big for. Yeah, no, because the original Deltarune was a thing released for free. Like the first 2 chapters were fully free, and then later for chapters 3 and 4, Toby did the full release for the game on Steam. But I didn't really have the money when it came out to buy it and play it.
Yeah.
And I immediately see a notification ping of you received a gift from Lilt. This feels like taking advantage of a bug while the bug is drunk.
I do like how Lilith immediately checked my Steam to check if I had Deltarune though. like they were going to and realized they got their instructions unclear.
I'd have sent it to you sober. Thank you, Lilt. I guess Deltarune stream coming soon.
See, all we have to do is a little peer pressure and it all works out. Good girl, Lil. Good girl. Speaking of Lil, we brought up the sub yesterday. Do you think Lil has all of our streams unmuted at the same time? Or do you think that was a bit?
No, Lilt does not have all streams unmuted at the same time.
Okay.
I know because I've been over to their place and I've seen Lilt set up and everything, and I know that that's not the case.
Fair. Oh, also, if you do a Deltarune stream, obviously you can do it on your own pace whenever you want. But if you ever need a voice actor, I am available. I voiced every single character. I can voice whoever you please.
The only reason I hadn't sent it to you was I thought you had it by now. There was a brief time where I think there was a whole thing with Vice was going to send it to someone, but then the person already had it or didn't want it, and then Vice potentially had an extra copy floating around, and Vice talked about potentially sending it to me, and then I think we got busy with different things, and the conversation never got back to that.
Oops. I did try it for Psyche, but I bought it for Psyche when Mike also bought it for Psyche. Like, we were both like, oh, you want to play Deltarune? Go, and I lost. Yeah, see? The canon voices. Yeah, Mike calls them the canon voices. Like, apparently shocking to somebody else, like, I love the voice acting in Deltarune. They're like, what? Because they experienced the entire game of me voicing it, huh? So she calls it the canon voices. Yeah, I tried to get Mikey fucking Sonic Adventure 2, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. This game is more expensive in Europe. You can't get it for it. I'm like, can I just pay $2 extra? No! Look,
Sorry for not sending it earlier. Snow's turn to get edged. You know, I was about to thank you for buying it for me, but you just said that and you ruined the moment.
Wow. You know, Lilt almost gets like this good ending, but then always finds a way to go back into the weird route. Hand? What was that? My hands are flipping out.
I do love that. I do love that because of something in Deltarune, people are calling it the weird route now. Even though half the community is also like, no, it's the Snowgrave route. I refuse.
I like the name Snowgrave, but they actually do say weird route in the code, and in the newest chapter, Susie even says, like, it feels like there's some kind of weird thing going on. I'm like, it feels like they're pushing the weird route as the official name for it.
Yep.
So I think that's why. It's not as definitive as genocide was, but genocide was also kind of its own thing.
I have
They're
not
very
been
different.
I have not been able to avoid being spoiled on a number of details, but it is one of those things where every detail that I've been spoiled has only made me more ravenous for every bit of
Ooh.
information and experience. Because that's the thing, is that like there are certain things that like you can hear and be like intrigued and everything. Like it's one of those things where I'm not always one of those people who feel like you need to be completely unspoiled for something. You can still experience the actual ride of a thing. You can still like sometimes you can get like the broad picture spoiled, but then all of the little details that like make everything click together and all that, like you know, everything that I've heard has been very fascinating.
It's funny because when I was first playing the new chapters, I was at the end of chapter 4. So, like just hitting the last few, maybe 10, 20 minutes. And then Mike wanted to call. I'm like, okay, but I'm playing Deltarune. And she's like, oh, I want to watch. I'm like, now? He's like, yeah, of course. I'm like, are you sure? Like, yep. I'm like, all right. There's not an ending. And he's like, I have no idea what's going on, and I'm intrigued. And I'm like, you want to see the rest? And then we just went and played for the rest of the game. And
Mine's like, I can do it again.
I didn't do much voice acting in the first playthrough. I was like, here's like the game. We'll just do this. But every so often, there'd be a character. I'm like, I want to give this character a voice, like Spamton. Because like, this would be a fun one to just go crazy on. And I would just do a little voice act as a treat, as we would call it. And then she was always so happy whenever I voice acted. I'm like, all right, then let's make a challenge. So then I was like, let's do the Snowgrave route now, because I want to see the rest of it. I'm sure you want to see it. And for that route, I've been voice acting everything, which is great, because things get sad and dark in that route, and voice acting sad characters is just so fun.
Yeah. What the fuck is a Deltarune? So you know the symbol that is on like Toriel's chest or whatever of the like the angel with the spread wings and everything? That is the Deltarune.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the game is called Deltarune right now, but maybe at some point we will.
Yep.
Only thing I know about Spamton is like
play.
one guy I knew made his entire personality. Yeah, that checks out. But I still remember when Deltarune initially came out because it was stealth dropped and nobody knew what it was when it was dropped because Toby Fox out of fucking nowhere just like dropped a thing called Survey Program or whatever. And everybody's like, what the fuck is this? And like grabbed it and then just like opened it and did the whole starting bits. And then suddenly it's like, I'm sorry, is this a whole fucking game? Question mark?
Spamton voice, I gotta think I was going to say like a, hello, welcome on, you little sponge. What can I do for you today? I can do anything for the right amount of drummer. It's kind of like big, sort of like boisterous spokesperson energy. But whenever like that parentheses come in, I just like switch to a different voice.
Yep.
I try to like vary up better voices a lot to make them so they feel like they're coming from different sources. But like usually I just try to make it sound weird.
Toby Fox giving me like secondhand brain damage.
I can make you a big shot for the low price of hyperlink blocked. Stuff like that. it was just, what can I do to make this guy look absolutely insane? I barely do a thing because he already did.
Everything I've heard about Spamton sounds funny as fuck from like the least funny person I've ever met. Enlighten me, fix me. He is like when you meet him, he crawls out of a dumpster and is immediately trying to sell you on a currency that doesn't exist.
Yes.
he is like the living embodiment of spam. Like the spam emails and like advertisements and everything coming up. He is a wild little man who has really sad and complicated lore.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fucking based. Yeah, so much of the lore and the background of everything going on is usually has to do with people accidentally seeing through the veil of the universe and like seeing the true nature of reality and losing their fucking mind because of it.
Right.
It's great. His wife left him. Me too.
I'll shit myself. Call over can grab you. Hell yeah, let's go.
It's like, I'm sorry, I can't go to work. I'm sick. I shit myself. It's like, all right, yeah, nope.
I was like, oh, checks out.
It is funny that is like the one aspect of being sick that people will immediately be like, nope, don't want anything to do with that. Yep, you cleared that up. Don't come here.
Ellie coming into work and going. He's like, just get out of here. Get out of here while you still can.
You left Spamton too.
Yeah, Toby's been getting so much better. Like, Undertale, amazing music, cool set piece, some fun characters and story. The gameplay, hit or miss. I played it a lot, but like, I played it mostly for the challenges and like the battles, but like, overworld was boring, I'll be honest. Walking kind of sucked, and Deltarune improves it in so many ways. Like, there's so much more to do in overworld, more to explore. You can run. The battles are more dynamic, more interesting. You have a party now. It's like, you can now graze bullets for even more challenge. Like, it just feels so much better, so I'm much more into it.
Be right back. Okay, regards.
I did
Yeah,
do a
that was the
genocide
thing,
run
is
for
that,
Mike
like,
recently, too.
is that Toby Fox mentioned, like, way back before, it's like, Deltarune was the original idea that Toby Fox had. Like, Toby had the idea for Deltarune a very long time ago, and, like, had it all outlined, and that was the original game that he wanted to make. But he just knew that he wasn't skilled enough to make the game how he wanted to make it, so he needed a test game, which Undertale was. So it's like, Undertale was the, like, just kind of try and shit game that became a phenomenon, and now we're having the thing that Toby Fox really wanted to make.
Right. Hope and piss. It's funny, I actually did the genocide route for Mike too, because I was like, you know, I'll try Undertale again. I haven't played it in a long time, and I'll show you the genocide route, because I used to do it a lot. I beat Undyne in 1 try, Sans in 2. I haven't played the game in years, and apparently I still got it.
You're a gamer. Undertale's programmed the same way I program shit, which is not good. I mean, it's one of those things where you don't need to be, like, the most efficient programmer or whatever to make something that really identifies with people.
Right. I've been wanting to stream the game Mother Free for a little bit now, because it, alongside Earthbound, were huge inspirations for Toby Fox, and Mother Free is so funny and so well put together. Earthbound is hard for me to play. I'll be honest. I've tried, and that game is so mean to you. It's just so many mechanics that are designed to piss you off, and I'm like, I want to like you. You're so funny. You're so charming, and yet you hate me. You hate me so much. Like, there's one mechanic where sometimes Ness will just stop doing things. You try to attack, he's like, Ness couldn't do it. And like, what do you mean? He's like, he's just not feeling it. And like, feeling at his home, and like, oh god, he has the homesick debuff. You didn't call your mom lately, so you have to get out of battle and call your mom to feel better.
Yup, and they don't fucking tell you, like, what the actual answer is. It's just, at some point, he's just not feeling it because he's homesick, and you have to call your mom. Which is a wild thing to put in the game.
It's so out of nowhere, but it's so, like, it's personality. It adds so much, but it's so annoying. And there's one part of the game near the beginning, mind you, where there's 2 genius scientist kids. One is like, I'll talk about all for the town, and the other one's like, oh yeah, this is a joke, he's just a messy idiot kid. And I didn't realize at the time this is like a hint of what you're supposed to do. I'm like, okay. I went to one of them like, hey, I need a machine to get through. And like, oh yeah, I got exactly what you need. Here it is. Gives it to me after like a price of some sort. I'm like, okay. I gotta use it. It breaks instantly. I'm like, you what? Did I fuck up? Did I use it too early? It's one of those games? And I got lost and stuck, and eventually like, yeah, fuck it, I'll come back to this later, and then I didn't. Only to come to realize the kid who's neat and everyone loves is just a lazy fraud, and the one who's messy is because he's always inventing things, and you invest in him instead. And he gets you to be actually helps. And I'm like, I'm just an idiot.
Also, speaking about Undertale's code just reminds me of the whole thing of fun values in Undertale. So for those who
Oh, it's
don't
so weird.
know, for those who don't know, there are like 100 invisible values known as the fun values. Whenever you start up a brand new game of Undertale, it randomly assigns you one of these fun values. And there are things that you can encounter in specific fun values that you can't encounter in any others. So there's just like a hidden shit sprinkled throughout, which is what initially led people towards the whole Gaster thing in the first place. Was sprinkled throughout these were these people that were like whited out, who spoke cryptically, and then all these like wingding things, and then there was a doorway that just had a spooky guy who just kind of made a face at you and then disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And all of it seemed vaguely tied to Gaster.
And everyone's like, "Oh, he's in Deltarune. He's gonna do something. He's gone from both dimensions because they mentioned time and space." And like, oh, this is going crazy. And people are saying Gaster's like little logs hidden in the code of Undertale kind of match him in his speech from the narrator in Deltarunes that are like, okay, maybe he's this narrator who builds your vessel at the start of the game, and he's gonna do something crazy. And like, it's all speculation. Who knows? But it's interesting to speculate.
Yeah,
things.
at the very least, the narrator seems to be specifically saying that everything going on in Deltarune is an experiment that they are conducting. And that is like, that is an unavoidable fact of what is going on, is that the narrator is someone who is conducting an experiment. And Gaster appears to be, at least in Undertale, is a scientist who vanished out of reality after falling into the core, ? Maybe. That's the thing that people generally say, but not specific. It's implied through different things that maybe is what happened. But if we view
his creation was scattered through time and space, is what they say.
Yeah. So if we consider that only canon to Undertale and Deltarune is its own thing, or if they're both canon to each other, it's hard to say. Like, it could be a thing where the idea of what is seen in Undertale is maybe indicative of certain things within Deltarune, or they're both canon to each other and Gaster is fully divorced from both universes and dimensions and has godlike powers or something.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Also, no, he's not the mad dummy. That was his own character. Like, it's Gaster. That's the problem. You don't know who Gaster is.
We do not
you
know.
Do digging.
Yeah,
Like,
we don't know what.
It was a random chance in like 1 out of 100 to see anything related to Gaster in Undertale.
We
So
don't know
you can look up
actually
fun
what
values
Gaster
to
looks
find
like.
out.
Like, fans of Undertale chose one specific entity thing that we saw and assigned that as Gaster, but we don't actually have a canon thing of knowing what the fuck Gaster actually looks like.
There was this one thing in the files that was like a sound test, and one song was called Gaster's Theme. If you play it, it's this kind of eerie short melody, and then you can't pick any other song while it's playing. It'll play infinitely until you leave. If you type in Gaster as a name in Undertale or Deltarune, the game will force close itself. People are thinking it's W.D. Gaster for Wingding Gaster, and like, okay, maybe he's a skeleton like Sans of a Papyrus. And this mystery figure looks kind of skeletal, so they're like, that must be him. He must be the third skeleton, the Wingding Gaster. He talks, the man who talks in hands. Wingding's a lot of hand symbols, so it's like this whole thing.
Yeah, it's just all of these little, like, breadcrumbs that we found of little bits of lore and weird things that haven't quite lined up with anything else going on, that ultimately, like, leads to just this vague image of a character known as Gaster, who is a scientist who is incredibly intelligent and is responsible for many of the largest developments and scientific breakthroughs and everything in the respective universes, who seems to have control over the reality within Deltarune.
Lilt, can you please suck on something better for you than a cigarette? I think you can.
Ketamine. Glass of water and listen to the 4 a.m. summer crickets. Honestly, you should drink some water.
Yeah. But like, going back to like Earthbound and Earthfree, those games have humor I would never expect in like a
Yeah,
game
no,
aimed
those games are
towards families. Like in Earthbound, one of the first things you got to do is get told out into the police station to talk to them. You go in there, and then the police come in there to beat the shit out of you. You have to beat up all the policemen. They come in one at a time trying to police brutality you. You're a bunch of fucking kids. It's wild.
Oh yeah.
That game is not for kids at all. And Mother Free is not much better. But it is... Oh, it's better as a game, but not in like a... Oh, E. It is not an E game. Not even close. But God, it's so cool. I gotta show people.
It is one of those things where people see the Nintendo mark and are immediately like, oh, it's always family friendly. And that was not always the case.
No. It's the true kind of love. I love how date night has become a ramble about video games we're passionate about.
I mean, that's the thing.
Why can't all our dates be like this?
I mean, that's the thing with dates is that like there's not a specific rule for what it needs to be. If you're spending time with someone and that's the thing that you want to talk about, then that's your date.
The Bad Bunny. I don't know that. If you think of Conker's Bad Fur Day? Probably not, but that's the one I can think of.
Yeah, I don't know what is specific. Mom's watching their
the
kid play
Metroid.
Mad World on the Wii on Christmas Day. I think that one was rated M, though.
I do love Metroid. I made Argyle sit through every single Metroid game I cared about. I was like, you want to see the plot? Okay, we're going to go from Zero Mission to AM2R. It's a fan game, but I still count it. To Super, to Fusion, to Dread, and then all 3 Prime games. There's another one coming out soon. And he did sit through all of it, so I'm sure he liked it.
The dog is perfectly comfortable just sitting and hanging out.
Oh, yeah. Mikey, you know, that's going to be you next. Eventually, I'm going to turn you into the Metroid fandom, and you're going to have to watch it all.
You have decided to be Vice's friend. Vice must grab you bodily and pull you through their fixations.
I mean, we have a sticker of me grabbing them by the neck, just like you. I will assertively grab my friends when I crave them the most. Yippee! Hold on, I think I have a... It'll be kind of like this.
Yippee!
You're schwinkty? I forget what a schwinkty is.
I have no idea. It sounds...
Hey, Google.
God damn it.
Oh, wait. I don't have one of those.
Hey Google, can you exist?
Oh, a sphincter. That's what you're talking about. Those are very different words. The schwinkter. Not the schwinkter. The sphincter. It's a PH. No, I know. Now Cresping is there too. So a sphincter is like a little valve inside your body that opens and closes and helps things pass through. Like you got one in your throat and in your butt. It helps things pass through you. The more you play Dread, the easier it gets. Like, hard mode, I feel like is the right way to play Dread, honestly, because it makes you feel like nothing is tankier, but you die fast. So it's like you need the dodge, but nothing feels like it's way too long. But I love Randomizer of Dread now, and the base game was super fun. I got to the point where I could beat the last boss, like no hit, if I did well enough.
Why you squish
What?
my face? Oh my
Why?
gosh.
Why did my chat just die on me? Oh no. I'll be our
Oh
toolkit. You're supposed
no.
to be better.
Hug Psyche from behind. What is this?
What the Schlither? He's like, what? Oh, my chat killed itself. Now I gotta remake it. And now it's gonna be super huge again, isn't it? Window not found. Oh, I'm having the same issue you had.
Uh-oh.
How did you fix that again?
I uninstalled and reinstalled OVR Toolkit.
Well, luckily I have the chat over here on my other window. It's not on my arm anymore, but I still have this. I'll make it work.
Ice cream come back. You can blame it all on me. It's also your birthday today. Happy birthday, Cresby.
Wait, what? Crispy birthday! Yippee! Happy birthday, Crispy!
Yippee! Yippee!
Where do you want it? You want it like here, like
Merry birth, miss.
You die fast in normal mode? No, you don't.
Yeah.
Not as fast as you expect to in hard mode. Oh, bunny sneeze.
Oh yeah. Voxy the Fox, hello. Boop.
Hello. Yippee. I remember I actually streamed doing that. What was it called? Dread mode, I think, where you have 1 HP the entire playthrough. I died the Brussels
Wow.
sprouts a few times.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, there's these little green enemies that are just like these little green balls in one part, and they look like Brussels sprouts. So I'm like, I remember I was playing with Serio, and I was like, he's like, don't die to Brussels sprouts. I'm like, I'm not gonna die to Brussels sprouts. And then I like fell on them later and died, and so I'm like, I died to Brussels sprouts. And I came back, I fell the same way and fell on them again. I'm like, I fucking did it again. Aw. You know, your day has only begun. You have plenty of time to enjoy your birthday. Don't worry.
Fun fact.
You have to be more careful. You don't die instantly to heat and cold, but like any like contact damage will instantly kill you. The final boss is tougher because
to tell the difference between Lego and other brands of building blocks that look very similar is that Lego will always have an ID number on it somewhere that you can look up the specific block for, and the other brands don't do that.
Yeah, the main difference is like in Dread mode, there are some bosses where you purposely take damage to speed up the fight. Like the final boss, for instance, there's one part where if you do it right, you can like damage boost through an attack and then get him at a spot where he'll miss you and you can just wail on him the whole time. You can't do that in Dread mode, unfortunately, so it's a lot slower. Lego tastes a bit better? It does not. Bionicle's delicious.
Bionicle is Lego.
Shit.
Dance it out. Don't have any music playing right now, but
Do you want to put something on the silly TV and listen to the same stuff?
we could. Nice old video game soundtrack or something.
Yeah, we got something fun for it.
I don't know.
I put on Delta and we haven't seen it yet, so I feel like it'd be like weird.
I didn't know.
Make it even better. Oh yeah.
Happy birthday, crispy pancake.
Yo. It looks you're already dancing to something.
Nope, I'm just grooving.
Just moving. Well, what's a fun little sound? Oh, you know what we can do?
Hmm.
Sonic vocal track.
Yo. World record dread mode, any percent run is under an hour. Hell yeah.
I did not type in tier list. What the fuck? It just
What's
sprung
that I
that on
see?
me out of
Two goobers on
nowhere.
your screen? Argyle! It's the lint
Argyle, there you
dog!
are. I was just talking about you not that long ago. What the heck? All
Yeah.
right. There's some zesty tunes for our ears whenever it loads. Oh, that's
Yep,
a long
it's
video.
loading.
I wonder if I can fix my thing yet. I'd love to have a chat on my arm again. Come on. Damn it. Do you think we start my chat window on OBS?
Were you spreading rumors about me? No. Vice was telling us
Oh.
about Vice playing all the Metroid games for you.
Yeah. Oh, my chat window is not responding. OBS is not responding.
Oh dear. Vice might be dying, guys.
I might have to restart OBS.
Oh dear.
It's still like showing things, but yeah, it's all white. I can't click on things anymore.
You did do that.
Alright guys, I'll be right back. Hold on. Chat window is still white. Oh, this crashed. Why?
Feeling restless but tired. Aw. Poor cow.
No, things are dying on me. If I'm gonna put on music, it's like, alright, no more.
Brain demands stimuli, but body says no. Poor cow. Welcome back, regards.
Hello? Hi. I think I might have.
Yo.
Hi, did I fix you? Am I better? Hello. Ah. I'm probably kicked out of the group thing now, aren't I?
Yeah, we gotta restart the thing. Look at Cisco fucking groove.
Alright, I'm gonna grab this. I gotta leave and come back in, or what? Oh no, it's working, so we're all good. Okay, cool. Set contents. Chat. There we go. Okay, it's back. I just gotta make it small again, because it's huge. I love chat, but I don't need to be that big. Smaller. Smaller, get on my wrist. Oh, boom, 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 boom. There we go. Oh, wait. Did I just... Come back. Oh my god, I just closed it, didn't I? I'm so stupid! Hmm? Oh, we're doing it again. I'm missing out on all the dance time. No, I don't know this song. It's alright. I know this one. There we go.
So,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of more things to yap about because I'm not done yapping yet. How did you get started RPing?
So that was, I was on DeviantArt way back in the day, and I was looking up stuff attached to the VRChat series, and I randomly found a link to a roleplay attached to that, and that is where I got my start. I'd already been like kind of doing that beforehand, where it was like growing up with older sister Ava, we had things where we would like audibly go back and forth like that, so kind of like quote unquote like voice acting, role playing at each other, just like telling a story and everything, not knowing what it was as a kid.
So basically, you would take the characters in this continuity or make your own and vocally RP out interaction between them, right?
Yes.
Me too. My brother and I did the exact same shit, except we got started with things like Kirby characters we'd make up, or Chow that we made.
Yeah, no, growing up, it was like...
Whatever he felt like.
I remember there was all kinds of different stuff, like... Growing up, we both liked the book series Redwall, so some stuff with that.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I never read it personally, but my brother loved reading, like a dork. I was more of a video game person, so a lot of my stuff was video game related. But I know Psyche and Mike met from VRCats too, so look at that. The brainworm spread.
Good morning, troop of llamas.
Yeah, I'm calling you out, bitch. I know the lore. I remember I was telling her, I should watch VRCat something. She's like, it's a fucking book. I'm like, oh, never mind. I'll listen to Snow voice act it for me. Snow help emote when. The person who made the Vicecreamcake help, they used a base that wasn't there, so they couldn't sell them as commissions. They actually made them little incentives where they would like draw them for streams. Like if you were in their stream, they would draw them. So I can't get the exact same one I have without like some weird legal jargon stuff. Because it was actually a commission.
I'd have to get I'd potentially have to get like an artist to do the general idea of the emote, but done in a different way.
I could potentially ask them if they're willing to do another one, but it's been a while since they've done the last one. I'm not sure if they want to do that base anymore or not.
That's fair.
Well, you know, who knows? Could also get an updated version of it. I have always noticed after the Vicecreamcake help, if you look very closely, it feels like it's missing a frame because it goes to the left side and jerks back to the right side suddenly. It's a very subtle little thing, but I've stared at it enough times to notice, like,
Have to get breakfast soon. Beautiful.
Breakfast? I forgot that exists.
You forgot breakfast exists?
How often do I have breakfast?
I don't know why, but that reminds me of...
I'm doing well, thank you. Hey, Llama.
It reminds me of a meme that someone did about Final Fantasy X, where it's just people talking to the main character in like a temple thing. It's like all people from Xanarkand are gay. It's like I can't be gay. I like girls. And it's like, but bisexuality exists, and just drifting in his mind. Just I forgot about bisexuality.
I don't know what I am. I think I'm based. I'm based. Now
I'm
I
Demi.
know what it means.
I'm Demi.
Keep stepping on the wires. Go away. Pesky things.
But it's Cal. It's like fully voice acted, so it's just like Titus and Yuna, and just ominous voice. Just all people from Xanarkand were gay. It's like that can't be true. I like girls. It's like, but bisexuals. I forgot about bisexuals.
I'm a mess. Yeah, it's funny, with the role-playing thing, I remember my brother and I, our favorite one to do was this Kirby one, where we made up our own characters in it. At first we were all Kirbys, and then we got kind of bored of playing just as like different Kirbys, and we started using other species, making lore for all these other species, and like... There's this one enemy in Kirby called Bugsy, which is like this big beetle enemy that's in a couple of games. And my brother, I guess, was into Warhammer, and he based their species off the orcs from Warhammer, where if they believed in something hard enough, it would just come true.
Wild.
So they became one of the strongest character races in the game because they would just be like, you know what? They're really stupid, but they believe in this, and now it happened. Hi, Welsh. Hello.
When can't get a girlfriend, become the girlfriend.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Maybe I should become a cute girlfriend.
It's like, you can be the girlfriend of your dreams.
Ooh. Well, I don't know if I'm my type. Well,
I don't know if I'm my type.
I need someone with more squish, you know? I don't have enough.
And your metabolism
guess-
too strong.
Maybe I don't have to appeal to myself. I can appeal to someone else. Delightfully devilish Vicecreamcake.
You're such a dork.
Yes.
Crispy.
But yeah, from there, my online presence started on this little site called the Wii Users, which was a place where we got Wii friend codes for things like Brawl, Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, all of that shit. And I was like, oh, I can finally play Brawl with people. And that's where I made my first online friends. And I remember we used to do little roleplay stuff in our DMs, usually just random stupid shit.
Yeah, after the VRChat things, I really I got hooked in with that first group that I told you about, where we mostly did VRChats for a long time, and then we did like general kind of fantasy stuff with creating our own worlds and whatnot. And then I left that to try different like fandom specific RP stuff, including the My Little Pony one. Which I got deep into for a while, and then Undertale, but there were all kinds of other little things scattered about over time.
I didn't do a lot of fandom RP. A lot of it was more original, actually. I usually made a lot of OCs, but there was a while where I did because my roommate loved having like canon characters and RP stuff. I'm like, yeah, I can play some of those for you. One of the first ones I did was Peridot from Steven Universe because she had a big thing for her. And I'm like, oh, I can pull that off. I like her too. Then I just started doing stuff like that every so often while building my own OCs in the background. And yeah, that's kind of how I got started. And once I realized what I was into, RP became a lot more appealing in some senses too. And you know, it's kind of went off from there. And I'm like, well, this is all fantasy stuff. RP is the best and practically only way to really make an outlet out of this. So I guess I'm gonna do this all the time. And I used to do it constantly, like every day, sometimes more than once a day, sometimes more than once in an hour if I really felt like it. And it just became like an addiction, and I've shaken it off for the most part. I still do it on an occasional time to time, but not nearly as much as I used to.
Yeah,
mostly
no,
on my system.
I did a lot of just general like story-based RP things like all over the place constantly. It was genuinely like an addiction where it was like more often than not, if I had free time, I was either playing video games or RPing.
Exactly. That became my lifeblood.
Yep.
It's funny because the entire Oasa thing for Pokemon, that started because my roommate and I were like, we should like make a story thing and let's make this story about like this Pokemon Mafia or something. And I was like, oh, I want to make a superhero character. I want to make a Cinderace or something. And she's like, okay, I want to make a Morgrem. It's like in the Mafia or something. So we constructed this idea of like, okay, here's the Pokemon Mafia. Here's where these characters lie in it. We'll make a base setting, and let's just do an RP. See what happens. So we made up these new characters and just did a story-based RP. And it went wild. I kept thinking of new ideas. She thought of new ideas, putting more and more characters into it. And we're like, this is hard to be self-containing suddenly. We went from having a city in Galar to having a city in our own region, which was just, you know, just the one city. But then we're like, okay, make more cities or outer towns. Now we have this entire region, all made from this one spontaneous RP we did way back in the day. It's grown to crazy levels, and it's like, damn, this is what it must be like to make a fandom.
Oi.
Part of me wants to skip forwards and get to some of the Sonic Adventures.
Yeah. Where we're stuck in Sonic CD land.
Let's see, let's just... I'm in Sonic R now. That was 40 minutes. A little favor. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's gonna be hard to scroll a little bit, but... Let's just... Oh my god, I can't. Alright, let's put it here. Fuck it. A little Sonic art won't hurt anybody. It's a 10-hour video, so it's hard to scroll
Silver.
gently. Good boy! Rest well. Discovering gender was also an interesting thing, because, gosh. And I was growing up, I was like, oh yeah, whatever, don't think about it. And then I was like, when I got online, I remember I told someone my real name, and they're like, isn't that a girl's name? I'm like, is it a girl's name? Oh, you got me, I'm a girl, hee hee. And then I started saying I was a girl for a while, and I was like, actually, I kind of like this. Why do I like this? Is this like a clout thing, or do I actually want to be feminine? And then I just experimented for a while, and I was like, alright, just present as female for a little while, I just want to see what it's like, and maybe I got a little too into it. I was young, like 16-ish, maybe even 15, so I was like, I didn't know what I was getting into, and I probably overdid it a few times, but I was like, you know, I like this. But as I got older, I'm like, I feel like I'm lying to everybody. And I don't like this persona I've built up. It felt like I was a cringy kid who was sometimes even hurting people because I was so into character or whatever. I'm like, I don't want to be a character. I want to be myself. So I tried again. And I basically killed off my last persona and like, no, new one. And then I made another one. And I was like, all right, let's try again. A little more truthful this time. Some of it was still based on some lies, though, and I didn't like it, so... As the years went on, I'm like, this doesn't feel right. And I was better. I definitely improved a lot, but it still felt off. And eventually I was like, I don't feel that masculine either. Presenting at a boy feels weird, too, because I don't feel that masculine. I've never felt masculine. But I know I'm not a girl, and I don't think I'm strong in a feeling towards being trans. And then my friend brought up the thought of, like, just being in between. I'm like, you can do that? I guess no one can stop me. I could just be nothing. Oh my gosh, that feels so cool. And then after a while, I was like, I want to make a new Sona. I want to make, like, a genuine Sona, because I never had one before. I only had, like, avatar characters, you know, OCs that I liked as a namesake. I'm like, I want a Sona. And then I got into, like... the Zangoose character I made. I'm like, this one feels Sona-like, but I want something more original. Then I got the Hobkin in VRChat. I'm like, okay, I can make Hobkin, but then someone made me like a Zangoose-styled Hobkin. I'm like, it's still a Zangoose. It's still not original. I need to go deeper. Like Seru, I need a Sona. Make me a Sona. She's like, I'll try, and then she was struggling, and then her husband drew up a little rough sketch of like what they thought it could be. Like, I was like, cat, snake, rabbit, to emphasize my previous quote-unquote sonas, you know, Zangus is a cat, Hopkins is a rabbit, and Snake, because I had Naga as my like old OC. So I'm like, okay, mix these together, and then she kept adding more things, and then eventually she drew up Vice. I'm like, he's perfect. I am a creature.
Yeah,
I forsook gender. I became this. And when I found the name Vicecreamcake a little while later, I'm like, oh, I found it. It's perfect, and I'm never going back. And I've been happy.
Yeah, I know
feel
for
like
me,
that's who I want to be.
for me, it did start on that,
Damn it.
it did start in the little My Little Pony group thing. It was just like, I'd known for a while that I was like generally curious about more feminine things, but it wasn't until like actually getting to talk to someone who was trans where they like started asking the right questions and poking in the right places that started getting me thinking about that general thing. And before that, I remember there was a whole thing on the site where for fun we assigned different people like animals just as a for fun thing.
Oh.
Obviously the coffee fox was a fennec. But
Do you get Bunny?
yes, Bunny was one of the I think there were like different things, and like someone assigned me something and I remembered looking at it and being like squinting and being like, I don't want that. And then someone offhandedly mentioned like a kind of category of animal, which was the like soft, small, fluffy things, and like towards me, and I was just like, "There's something in that." And then I went like digging around through like different like art and different things, and I found this series of like calendar images that were all these like really cute little like pictures of these little like squishy little bunnies. Like doing different things based on like the month and everything, and I remembered seeing them and immediately being like, this is the energy I want. But I remember
that's so funny.
I remember at one point I had found like a little separate from that, I'd found a little basic like little cartoon bunny image that I was using for a while as like my icon, and then around the time where I started delving into gender and everything, and I really decided that I wanted to come out to the rest of the people on the website, I made sure to just like add a little bow to the to the little bunny image, and came out to everyone. Everyone was super lovely and supportive, and Coffee even took that image and like made the whole thing softer and pink and everything, and it was very sweet.
So you came out way earlier than I thought you did. Okay.
So, but that was the thing, is that I came out like that, and for a while I was heavy in that, and then it was around the time that like I was trapped out in the one place for like 5 years or so, where as I was interacting with more people and I was a little like kind of unsure if that was specifically what I was, because I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like gender fluid or something. And then like around the time where I got into VRChat and everything, I was even more unsure, where I was like, maybe I'm just an effeminate man and everything. Maybe I'm a femboy. And that was the persona that I leaned into and everything went on VRChat and all that early on, and it got me a lot of attention and everything. But there were constant little moments where I was like, even though I was kind of enjoying myself, there were just constant little moments where someone would say boy or man or guy or etc. And I'd have a little twinge that was like, I wish you referred to me in a feminine way. And
Yeah.
that led to you and me having the one conversation.
The talk.
Where you encouraged me to fully kind of just be myself and everything, and I came out once again, and I have never looked back.
I remember specifically you were saying like, I built up this femboy kind of persona on Twitch, and I feel like that's what people expect from me and want from me, and I'm afraid to like change and make people upset. I'm like, you build up your own persona, and like, what you want to portray yourself as what matters most. People who love you will accept you, and it'll be fine. And the earlier you do it, the better. If you're afraid of that, you don't want to wait on it, because then you're going to go through years and years and then be like, oh, by the way, rug pull. If you do it early, it's so much easier, and just do it. Don't worry. Just be who you want to be, and people will love you. And hey, it worked out. And we love you so much. We love you so much. I'm very good at encouraging people, apparently.
You are.
I've been through a lot of like a trans kind of coded feelings. I never fully transitioned over, but I feel like I might have been close at one point, but I just never fully felt like I belonged in the fully girl category. I like some feminine traits, but I like kind of being able to be a middle ground where I can just kind of pick and choose and just be Vice. Be whatever I am. And I always get told, I don't know anyone else like you. I'm like, there ain't no one else like me. I'm the Vicecreamcake, baby. Whoa.
Hello.
Night mode. Wow. Yeah, you get your hurt. What are they called? The feminine titty skittles?
Hurt.
What's another silly word for it?
Snow is the opposite of a sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah. She's a waking, wiggly angel.
I bestow good dreams upon thee.
I could use more. My dreams are usually weird. I don't actually have nightmares much anymore, though. Just weird dreams.
Yeah. Very rarely I'll get, like, upsetting dreams or whatever. More often than not, I don't get any dreams at all. I used to dream all the time whenever I was younger, but like after a certain point whenever I was an adult, it just like stopped. Every now and then I'll get them, but like not much anymore.
This is not see-through. This is very solid. Dino going, hello, hi, how are you doing?
I'll get dreams that's gonna eat my eyes out. It won't stop. There'll be no future for us. It's our time now.
Yeah,
hi, Dino.
Of course. Thank you so much. Actually, the person who you drew for is here to currently taking a shower when they come back. I'll make sure to say hi.
Probably haven't stopped dreaming, just remembering them. That's possible.
That is true. It's easy to forget dreams. Oh, hey! Speaking of which, hey, Mikey, look who it is. Dino goes the one who drew the picture for you last night. Yes, yes. They're always super friendly.
Look at these two adorable beings.
Look at them calling each other cute.
I know.
I kept having these dreams for a while where, like, at some point I would just slowly become Psyche, and it was the weirdest thing. Like, one, I was like in like the snowy area. I looked down and my hands are who's like, what the? And then I just woke up like, what's happening? And in another dream, I just had like a flash where I was becoming a deer. Like, what? And I woke up like, what is happening? What's happening to me? I'm becoming Psyche.
The deerification.
And now I have that one emote of me with the one big eye. Like, it's happening. It's becoming canon.
The simulation.
Dreams do come true. Wonderful. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. The deer emote. Driving in my car right after a beer. Head at bum, looks like a deer.
Oh my gosh.
DUI, how about you die? I'll drive 100 miles an hour. Oh, there's no simulation. That's been disproven right now by me. It's not real.
Yeah, I think it's a stupid idea and makes no sense.
Mm-hmm. Goober vices. Yes, I love the goober energy. It flows through me. It's my lifeblood. Just like sugar and my obsessions, and ADHD, and ooh, my fingers. Where am I?
Who am I? What? What's going on?
What
Holy
can
shit!
you redeem?
A
Oh,
cake.
oh, oh! I was checking out your cake.
He snowballs.
My
Hi,
candy redeem. I
guys.
do have a big bag of Nerds gummy clusters right here. Oh my gosh. Just an excuse to eat candy? Oh man, I guess I can't help myself.
Oh my gosh.
A little treat for little old me? Gosh, you shouldn't have. You're gonna turn this oven at this rate.
It is funny because I was actually Southern.
Was? You stopped?
I mean, I lived there for most of my life, but now I'm living on the other side of the country, so.
Hmm. I thought it was still in the South for some reason, but don't ask me geography.
I mean,
I'm
it
bad at
is. It's in the southern part of the country, but it's not in the South.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the South is like it ends in fucking Texas, and everything west of that is just kind of the southwestern America. It's not really considered the South.
Like how I'm in the Midwest, and yet I'm on the east side of America. Like,
Yeah.
What?
There are just certain
I'm in the
regions that
EST.
have
Why is it on the
similarities. There are just certain regions that have similarities and like certain ideas about their region that they can all be kind of identified with, but the Southwest does not identify with the South.
Right. Oh, that was a much better bird treat than my usual fare.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, very good. I needed that flavor in my mouth. I need that kind of dry mouth feel where I just need taste in there, you know? Nice nose, oh, thank you. Hey, Devil Roar.
Hello.
Very north, yeah, yeah.
Argyle's sitting in the snow. Got a cold ass butt.
L-A. L-A-Y-I-N-G.
Laying?
That's what he does. I guess it would have been more sense to like S-I-T-T-I-N-G. Do a flip.
Those are like...
Woo! Alright, there you go. That's the best I can do.
Wasn't there like a whole thing? I don't see it anymore.
See what? Did you just do a muffled version of Open Your Heart? This is not a different song.
Well, the problem is that these are the this is the OST, so like this is like
I don't think he ever expected
what
this.
is that? I have no idea what this
language
is.
that is.
Oh, is it different
You gotta do
languages?
Right?
I didn't have the music loud enough to where I could fully tell.
Definitely different language. I don't know which one, but it's something else.
Vice, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the thing.
What are you gonna go bark? You gonna bark at me? Is that the best you got? Come at me. See what happens. See what happens. Also, thank you, Dover, for the follow. Well, come on in. Hello. I'm glad you liked my flip. Whoa, a little louder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I was trying to look for I was trying to look for Horizon Adjust because I know you can flip yourself using that, but I couldn't find it.
I don't have that one.
Doveror. Thank you for the
I
follow.
thought
Kicked
about
up on
having
Wednesday
a
night.
I found out there's a caked up tag on Twitch. I was so tempted to put that on there. I was looking for shit. I don't really have that much going back there, but it'd be funny. You want to dance?
Dabbing.
Let's do this instead.
This is the Sonic campaign credit music. Because this is the one where you realize as it's like going that Sonic is actually singing it.
Right. Stand up, point of view. I don't know why. I don't need a real
The cake on my birthday you shouldn't have.
It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight.
Go for a chili dog right now? Hell yeah.
I love my pride. As long as the voice
Yeah, this is close
inside me
enough.
says go, I will always keep on running.
Goober.
Very top. So it doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. Your goober energy flows in me. I'm gonna sing words whatever they could be. Improv songs are never that easy. I need some water before I get wheezy. It doesn't matter now what words I say. It all comes out as nonsense. Can't get enough, I love it even if it don't make sense. The song itself doesn't even rhyme that well. Yay, oh, ba, ba. I don't care no more. Just saying whatever comes out. I love you, Snow, and I know you love me too.
You're such a dork. Vice is losing it. Look, this implies that Vice ever had it.
Oh, you know I have it. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. There's no way ever.
Yeah, no, Vice is not drunk.
Voice inside me says go. I will always keep on singing. No way anyone can stop me from sinning. Never give up. Yeah, ba 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 ba. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
This is the Tails one.
I had a little too much fun with that one. Aw. Genuine fist slamming, that's awesome. Why no dab emote? My dab is old, and I probably want to get a new one if I use that. I don't want to say a lot, but I've been trying to use less art from the person who made my dab. But that's what I shall say. I don't know the lyrics to this one at all, so. Imagine you go out on a date with somebody and they pull that shit out of you. And you respond. Like, this is my favorite song, and just start slamming out whatever lyrics they can. Not what I redeem, but close. In my opinion, I think you got a better deal than the normal redeem.
Second date win.
I don't think Shoko liked it very much, but that's okay. I have some outlets, just not enough, you know? With the jungle dance? You want me to dance more? Oh, my body is sweaty and tired, and I can only do so much. And we'd ruin the vibe of the current song. I don't want to do it again already. I did one earlier. How many more excuses can I give?
How many more
I
excuses?
forgot how the song goes.
Inflicted pot of greed on us. This is fair play. Pikmin.
The face tracking, oh, that sounds terrifying. Why is Shoko so mad? I don't get it.
So grumpy.
I know.
True. Alright, I need to go use the bathroom real quick.
Oh, you want to sing too? Oh, I see. So you're not mad at me for singing, you just want to join. Okay, I get you, I get you. It's okay. I know Snow is planning on doing a group karaoke thing later on. You'll have your turn. Oh. Sometimes the energy just springs forth, what can I say? I got a little too much energy built up within me. Even though it's 6 a.m., who knows? Sometimes things just happen. Sorry, I mentioned dancing, good as song goes.
Ah yes, the Knuckles rat flail.
Jitters a lot.
I'm gonna be the one who sets your heart free too.
This song is so stupid.
God. Oh gosh.
Ooh, counting dishware. That sounds fun. 1 fork, 2 fork, 3 fork.
Have you considered fork?
Ooh, 4. Oh, the knuckles and knuckles. This is my knuckles.
Twitch, what the fuck is your problem? I don't know. What is Twitch's problem? You
Is he
should
doing
write
something?
Twitch a strongly worded email.
Nico, Nico, nee.
That message sends. Yup, and this one did as well. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4.
I can see Knuckles singing that.
I love that. Me count so good.
All right.
If fork is correct fork, if fork is clean, and if fork is not used for anything else.
You know, speaking of eating things, I don't know if I told the story or not, but it's not very long. When I was a kid, I used to say all sorts of weird shit, and my parents thought it was the funniest thing. So one time we were at a restaurant, and we were all sitting down except for me. I was just standing there, like, wiggling in place, I'm assuming. My mom's like, why won't you sit? And I'm like, my chair is too spicy! Like, what? It's like, my chair is too spicy! And she had to come over there and look, and there was, like, hot sauce spilled on my chair. But no one in their life, other than me, has probably ever said my chair is too spicy. So that's a viceism right there. You know, I would love to know that, Crispy. But unfortunately, that happened when I was a children, and I don't know anymore.
The long, long last day ago.
Oh, yes, yes. Last a decade. At least 2. Double-decker last a decade.
Why sauce if you can put Takis on your chair?
Because then you'd probably be trying to eat them and I'd sit on you by accident. When I was a kid,
I don't
there
know,
was
maybe
that-
Shoko would like
you know,
that.
was... Oh, maybe. It's like- I feel like Shoko likes being sat on. When I was a kid, there was this one gate near a neighboring neighborhood that would like open and close. Yeah, you know, standard fare. But it was cool to me because I didn't know any better. And I remember I called it the opening gate. Because having the word opening twice totally made more sense. And every time I look, it's the opening gate. And my parents like, yep, that's what that is.
I would use crumbled up Takis
Mine-
as breading. 9 out of 10 people ask me to sit on them, such is my life. Well, yeah, maybe you want to be sat on for a change.
It's okay, Shoko. I'd sit on you. Oh, a little tushy tush. As a treat.
Yippee! See? Shoko does want it.
I don't know if I like being sat on. I feel like getting laid on.
On my way to get sat on. Bird walk. Boo 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 boo. Ba-do-do-do-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I love Ferret Walk so much.
Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you about something. So, I make up NPCs for Oasis all the time, obviously. As a DM, you have to. So recently, I thought of a new one, which is a Gengar. So I'm like, oh, you'll probably love that.
Gengar.
And I was like, okay, so here's the game plan. I'm gonna make this guy as close to like a Sans-like personality as I can. So he's gonna be laid back and chill and be trolling the party constantly.
Beautiful.
And it was so funny. I'm just always pulling out these shitty puns that are just messing with people's heads. Like at one point, somebody wanted to go into a back room and it's like, oh wait, hey, hold on a second. Here's the key. You go over to the door. There's no keyhole on it. So look at the key, like, what is this for? He goes, oh, hold on a second. He teleports over there, draws a keyhole on the door, goes back, and like, puts it in, it smushes. The key is made of chocolate, and just splatters all over the door. Shit like that.
Beautiful.
One person comes in, he's like a regular, big legendary, so everyone's like freaking out. It's like, oh, hey there, Yasha. Like, don't worry, your drinks are on the house. And he points over like just like a house-shaped table in the corner, a bunch of drinks on it. Just shit like that. At one point, he's like watching like surveillance footage on the TV, and someone like froze another patron across the bar, and he smashes through the TV, and he goes, "You know, I want to be mad, but I kind of love the show." And the guy tries to crawl back. It's like, nope, I'm watching that, and just shoves them back in. I'm like just channeling the worst kind of Sans energy I can. Like, this is fun as hell. So I love playing NPCs. It's such a fun delight. Making a personalized on the spot is one of my favorite things to do as a DM. Yep, that's chocolate. So that's real fun double the chocolate doorknob. I also really want to pull off that. Oh yeah, we got a sale going on right now. Half off. You pay twice. Shit like that. Right, exactly. And that's kind of I want to capture that energy. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job of that.
Yeah, I'm just reminded of the bit in Undertale where he's just like I'm offering fried snow for 5G. It's just like, you're just like, yes. It's like, did I say 5G? I meant 50G. Yes. Did I say 50G? I meant 500G. Yes. Did I say 500G? I meant 5000G. Yes. I don't have any snow.
Like, wow. Sorry, kid. I don't actually have any snow. Forgot about that. I haven't played Undertale in so long, other than the genocide route, which obviously there's no real Sans in it. Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a whole thing with it
idea.
melting. Yep, it melted. And that was the thing that he was supposedly warned about, and he didn't care. And then it melted.
I am.
He's like, no, you're stupid. You wouldn't know. And he's just like, I'm literally a fucking expert on this shit.
I don't think any of my players are around right now, so I could probably say this. But one of the gags I was thinking of doing was like they try to get into the back room at some point. Or they're asking for information. He goes, it's like, oh, sorry. It's like, I need to get my wallet. It's in the back room. If you could get it for me. And they go back to get his wallet, and then it's just wallets all over the place back there. And they look at one wallet, and it's a picture of themselves, but their name is spelled wrong. You're like, what the fuck? And they go back to it's like, why is my wallet in there? Like, oh, didn't know your name was Irving. All right. And he starts calling him by the fake name from then on.
Beautiful.
Yeah, shit like that. I just want to troll at him so hard.
Snowball. Snowball.
I also thought of this really funny thing. So, a long time ago, me and Sarah were just playing a game together. And I think she was high off her ass or just really tired or something. And I remember she was like talking how drained she was. I'm like, maybe she get some water. She's like, oh, you're right. Water is nice. It's so good and refreshing for you. I'm like, yeah, unless you're a Chungus explosion. Just out of nowhere. And she just lost her mind. She just couldn't stop laughing. Like, I don't even know what that means, but it was apparently the funniest thing ever to her.
Hi,
Like, okay.
hi, yo boy, JJ Slither, yo boy, JJ Slitherboy. Hello.
Hello! I was like, I got a great idea for a callback. We give him a move called Chungus Explosion, which deals crazy damage if you haven't had a drink yet. Because he's a bartender, so of course he's trying to sell you drinks. If you're coming here to cause problems, this move will destroy you. But if you're here to drink It won't do anything.
I'm so silly.
It's the stupidest callback, but it's so funny to me. It's like, sorry, guess I have to explode your chungus.
Yeah, shoot.
Oh,
Your hecking couch. It keeps eating
the
me.
couch. No. I don't know. We are simply natural.
Such a goober.
Meow. Hey, big guy, hey, little guy, can you tell me what's inside? Sorry, but I don't know. We are completely natural.
What are you saying?
Yeah, whatever this song's about, I don't know.
Man. I can...
You should have noticed what happened the moment you said you want to go on a date.
My brain is so mush at this point.
Success?
I have had fun tonight.
I take that as a yes, chat.
This guy looks like soft pillow creature. Bah.
Mush. Mush. Mush, mush, mushy.
Sleepy bun.
Yeah. It's starting to wear down. Ready to take a break soon?
Yeah. It's also the fact that I haven't been sleeping super great, like, the past, 5 days or so.
Oh, that's a long chain.
Yeah.
And whenever you need to, we can always stop. I am getting a little damp.
Yeah.
It didn't really cool down that much tonight, did it?
It's very warm in here.
Oh, we lost Crespi. I guess we do have to end now.
Warning so that she will be used as a pillow by me at some point. But okay, yeah. I think it's time to wrap up.
Farewell. Goodbye.
Pause. So long. Goodbye. I see you when I see you. You can pick the street. I'll meet you on the other side. Oh, that's my wall. I am real. I'm real turned around in here.
You are real.
Turned around, you goober. But okay, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for making tonight wonderful. We had a wonderful time. Hope you all take care of yourselves. Hope you're all good to yourselves. Thank you for tonight. And I must find someone to raid.
Chiato, who are you? What did you draw on? Oh, they're a bunny? I think? Maybe they're not a bunny. I can't tell. Elk count? Oh. Well. Good enough for me. We're gonna go raid another artist, everybody. Don't worry. Well, you can worry a little bit, but I don't know them. Alright.
I'm gonna go raid Kaya Cutie, because Kaya raided me the other day.
You got it.
Oh, and Lappy's already in there. Well, goodbye, everybody. Thank you. Sleep well when you sleep. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Best of luck, everybody. Oh, Cloudy's still here? Oh my gosh. Let me grab that thing.